Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Thing even picking up. Yeah, it is. Okay. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh. I hear one person.
All that matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone in between, welcome to the HyperX Scrim Season 2 shenanigans. We are on week 7, day 21 of 24. So thank God we're almost done. I don't have to watch the sweats mow through everybody. Only another 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Viper Sniper. I am the Cherry Topper Popper, the WMD of Twitch TV. I am your play-by-play announcer, DukeCummings, and alongside of me, the artiste, the painter from Buffalo. Ladies and gentlemen, the color commentator, that is Misfires Pickford. Hola, Pickford.
Hello, Duke. It is getting late. Only 4 scrims left, but you know what? It's tighter than... I'm not even going to say it because I don't want the sponsors to get rid of the money. But let's put it this way. First and second place, 4-point differential. Guess what I said. Third and fourth,
4 points.
11 points. 4 points.
4 points. I feel like this is happening every Friday now.
It is. And SpaceX has taken the lead back. Will they lose it to T for P once again? Also, Tequila Shots, only 11 points behind Forsaken, 4th and 3rd. And then there is a little bit of difference between 4th and 5th. But you know what? Men of 4, only 10 points behind OUTcast Alpha for 5th place. So a lot of the money spots are still in contention.
Speaking of Pickford, I think we're waiting on the standings to show up here. Should pop up any minute here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wednesday's results. Nobody gives a shit about that. We're talking about the here and now. OUTcast Alpha. We wrote them off so long ago, Pickford. At least I did.
We did.
I mean, when they're a team led by Brownie. I gotta give credit where credit is due. They come out from the ashes and rise up to a 5th place position. I mean, we saw these guys, they weren't even in the top 10 a couple of weeks ago, and here they are.
Yeah, after 2 weeks,
strong.
they were in 13th place, 15th place. Now they just battled back. Only in 5th place, but only 10 points. So they can easily have a bad match, a bad scrim. Metaphor could come right up on top of. We've seen those guys, BBC, Real Deal F. Those guys, they are no joke. They can take over. Same thing. Will Dodger and his band of merry men take over that first place SpaceX, and you know what? Tequila Shots, not content. They've gotten rid of Razik, but you know who they brought in? Samson.
Samson switched teams?
She's now on Tequila Shots.
I found my least favorite team.
Well, they're going to be... We're going to be talking to Broda after match 1, so with his new change and what they're going to be looking at for this last week push. But look at this. Something that doesn't really matter is this Cherry Topper Popper. Once again, Trick just decimating everyone. No one's even close.
If only the sweats had come in on week 1, I think we'd have a different lead.
Well, you know what? That's what Season 3 is for.
Anyway, Brownie. Look at that, Pickford. Brownie has found himself back in the top 10 once again during these scrims.
He does. Someone's got to score some points on that team. I mean, they're in 5th place.
Sarge is completely... I mean, he didn't just shit the
Sarge
bed.
is in 20th place right now.
It is full-on diarrhea in that bed.
He's in 20th place overall.
We take a look at something else that may not matter at all. Spec with a 22 game.
No one's catching this guy. No one's catching Spec. I guess technically there's 4, 12, 16 matches left. So I guess yes, it could happen. But 22 kills in a row, 22. Yeah. That's a big number.
And you look at second place, one of his teammates, active streak right now, and another active streak there in third place. Daddy Gotu, also known as La Gotu, also known as Duke's #1 fan, has an adorable 6-game kill streak.
He does. He's on the JV team kill streak. But I'll tell you what, SpaceX, it's all that matters is the overall standings. They're currently in numero uno. But you know how they do on Fridays, Duke. So will they continue that trend of shit in the bed on Friday nights?
Oh yeah, probably. And we take a look at our Spud Muffins. Savage and Fish both holding that top
Fish
spot.
will be playing tonight too, by the way. So Fish could take that lead or get rid of it. One of the two. But he will be playing tonight. He's playing. In fact, I think he's playing all the matches. So he's definitely in match 1. So Fish could take that lead or just tie for it. I don't know what happens if there's a tie for it, if they both get the award, but he currently could. He could take the lead all to himself.
I think you give it to Fish. He hasn't gotten a kill at all during these scrims.
So he's over.
And then Elusive also has an active kill streak. I'm sorry.
13. He's also playing tonight too.
Big fan of me, from what I hear. He loves hearing my voice during these scrims, at least from what I could tell in the comment section.
That is a true statement.
That's anything you need, Elusive. I'm here for you. Other than getting you a kill, I want to see that killer streak continue on. Pickford, you wanted to highlight a few of these teams here. Here you are. Tequila shots. What do you have to say about them?
You see what they are? This is called balance, dude. They are all doing the same thing. Now they have lost Razik, and the rumor was that I heard the quote was that Razik said, "You won't finish top 5 if I'm not on this team." Don't know if that's true. That was a rumor I heard. So I talked to Broda. Broda was looking for. He knew he had to bring somebody in that was going to immediately respond and play high quality. Went out, talked to Samson. She left T for P. She's coming there. She played for him on Wednesday. Did well. This team can't. They're not gonna catch their OUTcast level's not going to catch them with 30. They're 30 points down, but they can catch Forsaken Gaming. They're on chasing Forsaken Gaming down, only 11 points behind. But they have to go out and get Forsaken Gaming because they're going to score some points.
Do you think OUTcast Alpha could potentially catch tequila shots? Did you just say you don't think so?
No. They're 31 points behind. I don't think so. But I mean, I've seen worse. They could. But Metaphor, FP's got to step up. Mame iOS, formerly of Dream Killers, coming in here doing very well. Real Deal's done very well. So is BOC. FP is the only one that's really on the offense. You know what? If it's a 1 or 2 extra kills per scrims over an entire season that gets you up there. They're currently only 10 points behind, 230 to 220. This team that has got to perform well in all 4 matches because you know that OUTcast Alpha is going to constantly just fight for that. They're not going to stop fighting. On Wednesday, after 2 matches, they were in 21st place. They ended up top 5 by the time the scrim was over in the last 2 matches by not giving up and keeping fighting.
Then we go on to OUTcast Alpha. This team coming out of nowhere, jumping back into 5th place, which was where they finished last season. A totally different turn of events for this team compared to last season. They dropped from 2nd, 3rd to 5th, and now they come out of nowhere and land in the 5th.
Now, from what I understand, Advisory has left OUTcast Alpha, but they've brought in Mr. Blaze, Blaze OP. We know from 187 Black to this last week. So they still have, but if you look at that, for the first time, we've seen OUTcast Alpha is consistent across the board, all of them over 1 kill, and doing well. Advisory, their best player, is not playing. We'll have to see if he has been playing for other teams since he left. We'll have to see if he shows up tonight on another team. and to see how they could do, because one of the reasons they didn't do well was not so much that they didn't have great players. They had great players, but they didn't have the synergy. I think that's what cost them. And speaking of synergy,
I tell you, Pickford, these scrims have more turnovers than Jake Delhomme in the NFC Championship game.
That Jake Delhomme. All right, that's a blast. Okay. I think we see like more losses in the Fran Tarkenton Super Bowl, but I mean, 503 and 2. Your scrims was shitty. Your fantasy team was shitty once again. In fact, you had one guy who shot a goose egg, which is pretty awesome. I don't think we've ever seen that before, so that's good. And I win again. It's as simple as that.
He had such a strong name. I thought maybe you'd kill a ton of people.
just by proxy.
Yeah, well, the name like Ebola, I would think so. I don't know. All I know is throughout these scrims, I have ended up with a wonderful, delicious beverage, which is the sweet Concordian grapes from the great state of New Hampshire. That is a new beverage that has come out thanks to two of the members that are on my fantasy team, so that's all I could ask for. And I gotta tell you, Pickford, last weekend was unbelievable.
Wow. Those guys can party.
There, ladies and gentlemen, the great state of New Hampshire is in a state of emergency. We've used way too many grapes. It looks like it might have gone extinct. So we're just gonna have to recreate the flavor of the beverage in some other way.
I heard that we're gonna be using some, trying to ship in some grapes from Europe that are on the same longitude and latitude to see, but it will have that nasty frog taste of France, which is never as good. The quality won't be as good, but you do what you have to do.
And we're going all out with this a French taste of the beverage. We're gonna add in some government cheese as well.
Some fromage, always delicious.
Fromage.
Speaking of things that taste terrible, though, is I'll tell you that smooth brain strategery tastes terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. It's awful.
It tastes
like your old grandmother's cotton sweater covered in mothballs.
If you took some juice and filtered it through your grandmother's sweater that's been sitting and she's been wearing, and you dug her up from the ground because she's dead, and took the sweater off, and then filtered the juice with her, that's what it tastes like.
And that is why, Pickford, I'm picking T for P to leapfrog SpaceX once again this week, because we have supplied SpaceX with a boatload. I'm talking Evergreen Suez Canal boatload of Duke juice.
That's great, because I'll tell you what,
strategery in their waiting room.
You hit the bullseye on every one of them except for this one. Holy shit! Whoever said this one missed the target. Wow. But with that said, SpaceX and Legato does love it. He drinks that shit like it's water. So
he does. He's a big fan of my grandmother's sweater.
Anyway,
he loves the taste of mothballs in liquid form.
And so now the question is, we're going to see the same thing. Will T for P take it over? Will we have the same scenario next Friday where Duke, it's all coming down? But that there's a lot of money and a lot of prizes that's coming down to the last moment. So if you look at the overall frag killers, yes, Trick is in first place. But Daddy Gatto is only in second place is Junie with 135. Third place, Daddy Gatto with 133. Fourth place, Zeno with 131. And then Speck from Sweats is in fifth place. One position out of the All-Star team. Can Speck catch up 8 kills down from Zeno and make the All-Star team, the top 4 fraggers list before this is over? Plus, we have all the other votes for fan favorite, deadliest person in the lobby. And plus, Duke, I think we're giving off a charge clutch, if I'm not mistaken, So if you're in the lobby, if you're watching right now, hit !ticket. Everybody gets one free ticket. Don't be a moron and not give yourself one free ticket. Everyone gets it. So just go in there, hit !ticket, give yourself a chance to win. Plus, we're giving out some of the finger condoms, the finger socks tonight. So there's gonna be a lot of action. And you know what? I think that after tonight, it's going to be a two-man team. I think that if Forsaken Gaming doesn't do very, very well, they're right now 105 points out of second place. They're at 109 out of first. So there's only 150 total maximum points if you win all of them. 120. So this could be, unless Forsaken Gaming does extremely well tonight and cuts that down, this could be the last chance for all the teams other than T4P and SpaceX. It could go down to a two-person race going into the last week.
Pickford, I'm looking here. We have a start here in the next minute or so, and there's only 60 people in this room.
I don't know, maybe. Also tonight, I played the Crew Challenge started tonight, so I don't know if teams I have decided to go play that. I played a match earlier today. In Crew Challenge with my boys, and it was fun. But maybe that is a factor in teams that are feeling that they have no chance, that they're just going to leave. Which, and there we go. So we're starting with only a 60-person team. So you know what? That's good, because you know what? That pretty much, I don't know how many teams that is, but that helps this far. It gets a lot of points in the first match, so I'm happy for that.
PP is saying Duke juice kind of tastes like piss. Just remember,
you know what?
PP,
Why? That's why there's
the
a tax lien on PP's grocery. It's about to go out of business.
Just remember where you first tasted piss.
Night.
Anyway, 60-man lobby on this big old map. I'm very.
We got one, two. Look at. You know what I love? Brownie is not even in the freaking room.
Well, what the hell is he doing?
I don't know who started the room, but he's not even in it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 teams. Half the teams only have 2 or 3 players. Boy, this is putting the first match in quite the unique position. I'm liking it, especially for the teams that, if you don't have a lot of points, this could be a chance to give yourself a lot of points earlier in the match, give yourself a nice placement and finish, and do very, very well.
No sweats are involved in this particular match right here, but
God, that's good.
We do have SpaceX and T4P. We'll be keeping a close eye on them throughout this evening. I mean, we got 4 matches left here, Pickford, so we'll find out.
Bubble Warriors and Sweats are here.
Quejones.
We're finding out right now.
Los Quejones Grandes. Hopefully, HyperX does not know how to speak Spanish.
They probably, not, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to find out when they complain. No one complained last Friday. I thought they would have, but so we must be doing good. We have a very, very not a great pass, not a terrible one. I knew nobody was going to drop military. I tell you, when you have a short side, plane like that, people rarely are going to jump into military. They should have. Probably would have been very successful. But we'll see. We have Autobots. Autobots did not go to their normal spot of up in Quarry. They decided to go down to. Is this? Hold on. Am I seeing something crazy?
What?
It looks like Fat Boy is no longer in Autobots, and he's playing with Forsaken Gaming Red form, and that the Autobots are, like I said, sans Fat Boy. It looks like maybe Fat Boy had a falling out with the Autobots. I know that to be a fact, but he is playing under only fat boy with an I. That's the only fat boy I know, and he is friends with Pete, so maybe he decided to go play with them tonight. As we have. But isn't that interesting?
On board with Fat Boy. He does have a level 3 helmet, so anybody tries to pull off the cherry topper popper on him, it's gonna take more than just one shot. And by the way, if you've never gone to Fat Boy's bar and restaurant, it's a wonderful little place to take your date, or your kids. Anybody that's a big fan of kitten strips, I'm telling you, you're gonna get your money's worth.
Yeah.
It looks like T for P taking a convoy up to Severny.
That's where they go every time. You know, they're not trying to be sneaky. They go there every time. They say, if you want a piece of us, come get it. This is where we're gonna rotate up here. And they feel that rotating from the north down is easier for them to get to any other circle, regardless of where it is. But at least now they know where the circle is.
We have T for P's Xeno Dodger Forgotten, and it looks like somebody stole my nickname.
What, Boner Master?
Pretty Boy D.
Oh, that's
my rap name.
Not debut, new name. And Forgotten used to be Smiley, because Jerkoffs need to change the name for no good reason.
Well, it's okay, because we're not keeping up with the name change.
Not their scores anymore.
Yeah.
So when they don't win, we're gonna say, "Told you, you should have changed your name."
It does look like Jonica and Trick here are in Yasnaya all by themselves. Very, very lonely right now.
That's where I need to go, but they've been kind of gaffing off that area, but they seem to have gone down there tonight. So
only two.
They had been.
Right now.
I think. I mean, how many do they have? Speaking of those guys, let's see. They have. That's the only two they have.
The only two as of right now. For this particular
match.
leg of these scrims. Who's normal?
I think this is gonna be a little slow. I think until for a minute. It's gonna be what's the 19? They have U-turn. They have clown. But I think it's gonna be a little slow for a minute. I mean, there's no, except for, there's a lot of teams down there in that southwest corner, so they're gonna have to rotate in. But the embassy should have no problem getting in. T for P should don't get in. All the rest of the teams are in the zone. Nobody's going down to military, surprisingly enough. But I mean, there's just a lot of teams that just aren't here. I mean, and they are costing themselves like obviously points of problem. Sometimes 10 HP to go down there, or Mena 4. That's usually where they go down. But they decided to not go down there, thinking that maybe all these people would drop there. But not so far.
Yes, this team, what is it, Dumbassy?
The embassy? Yeah. Dumbassy, yes.
They took a convoy over to Georgia pool.
That's smart. I mean, there's more loot than you could ever want. Oh, it looks like New Hampshire's getting into a BTE.
Great state of New Hampshire, giving BTE Shinu a great deal of lead right into the noggin, sending him back to the lobby so he can enjoy the high quality entertainment.
Where's the rest of where's Seabass and Soda? I don't know why they're so.
They're
up there in the left hand
yeah.
corner. So they were relatively close, but just probably split looting. And that's what happens. It doesn't matter what team you are. If you roll up on one player, you're gonna take him out. You know that's a danger of split looting. I'm for at least a 2-2 split if you are gonna split loot. It is. I don't know. I know that. Whatever.
Joe, shut your bio.
New York Joe?
Yeah.
What's his problem?
Not the great Joe DiMaggio.
I haven't talked to him in a minute.
If Joe DiMaggio had an ugly brother, it would be New York Joe.
Cup of Joe? What did he say? I haven't talked to him in a hot minute.
He doesn't. He acts like he knows what my bedtime is. I give myself a bedtime, which is never.
Is it like you have bedtime like Zed?
No, I don't.
Whenever you pass out.
Time. Zed passes out all the time.
No, you never pass out. Wow.
I'm the opposite. I never pass out. I don't know what sleep is. What the hell?
That
is
can't
sleep?
be healthy.
Somebody tell me what that is.
And listen, MŠF is who they get in it with.
Is this
MŠF?
Is this MŠF?
Bravo.
This is MŠF Black. They're getting into it with OUTcast Bravo.
Ooh. It's a good battle right here.
Snuggles, Crispy, and Goose.
Goose.
We know what happened to Goose. He died.
He got cooked. Snuggles
Lucky takes them all out.
Wow.
Living up to his name there.
Where the heck is... I mean, that was amazing. See, where is... Oh, the other two are dead. Beanbag and Awaken are already dead, so he finished up himself, so kudos to him.
Yeah,
good job, Lucky.
All by himself. He took out Goose, just like what happened in the all-time classic 1986 film Top Gun, when Goose died. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
The overhead, his thing did, his ejection seat didn't work. Yeah. He was unlucky. So I guess luck did take Goose out in Top Gun. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. He was not inverted.
He was not inverted.
Lucky with the 4 kills, taking out the entire OUTcast Bravo team.
And to say, as more of these guys are dying off early, there's a lot of space left in this circle. If I'm one of these teams that's outside the top 10, this is a prime opportunity to score points. Don't just play conservatively. Get in there, hold it down. It's going to take a long time for this match to slow down because of the amount of players are there. But you can get some points in here. If you're normally only getting, 1 or 2 points a night for the scrims, you can get a nice top 10 finish in the first, follow that up with a couple more. Next thing you know, you're scoring multiple points and you're moving up to the ranks. So just because the season is almost over, you want to have as many points by the end of the season as you possibly can, even if it's not for winning, just so when they're making decisions for season 3, that you're hopefully on the right side of whatever point the line that they decide on when they have 2 different tiers of gameplay, 2 different squads, or 2 different scrims.
Looks like Junie is getting very, very close. SpaceX, T for P. This is exactly what T for P wanted to see. Junie getting a knock here on Broda. Samson coming over here. Oh no, it's not T for P. This is Tequila Shot. Sorry. I see Samson's name and I automatically think this is somebody that does, as part of the team. Anyway, Junie gets knocked out here by Truny with that VSS, the vicious VSS. Very quiet, the silent killer. Also known as walking pneumonia.
Ooh, and Forsaken Gaming Red has taken Autobots completely, or taken Forsaken Gaming Red out. I'm sorry. MŠF took out Forsaken Gaming Red.
And now Daddy Goto gets knocked here by Trick from a much different angle here. So SpaceX is in dire straits. Already with one of their members dead, another member knocked. Giuliani now gets shot at by Trick and gets knocked by Broda. This team's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it looks like T for P might be in prime position to take over that first place spot. I'm telling you, Pickford. I'm telling you. I know what kind of effect I have on SpaceX.
Drago is out.
Drago running away, scared out of his mind, like the typical Russian he is.
Ivan
Drago.
I must break him.
Instead of telling them he must break them, they've broken his spirits. Now he's driving and getting the hell out of there.
So it's end of 4. End of Rocky 4 when Brigitte Nielsen leaves him when he gets knocked out. He makes him raise his son all by his lonesome. Spoilers, Creed 2.
Oh, sorry about that.
As it pushes down farther down south, so looks like a lot of teams. There are a few teams up against Naya, but looks like teams for the most part, we'll be able to get into this zone too. There's nobody on the East Coast right now, either in Milta or in Lipovka. So they've got that going for them.
No Milta, no Lipovka, no farm either, Pickford.
No farm, no one's down there, no one's down south. Everyone's staying up in the north. So it's obviously going to be an issue when now that they seem to try to rotate down into that. With these teams, right now, all the issues we've had is just teams running into each other when they don't want to. So the issue now is going to be, can you kind of avoid a bad rotation or just running into a team on accident and causing you to get killed? Like, Misfire's about to run directly into Lucky, it looks like.
Lucky, we already know what kind of damage Lucky can put out.
Lucky's all by himself in this one. He's pushing right in there.
It would be a good opportunity for Fish to get in there, and no, Fish gets knocked. Is that the end of Fish here? Are we seeing history here, Pickford? Is this going to be the 23rd game in a row that Fish does not get a kill? It is, ladies and gentlemen. Your what is it called? What is it called? Your
Spud Muffin.
Your new Spud Muffin, ladies and gentlemen. Fish. Congratulations, Fish. I know it wasn't easy.
Because he was the problem is that he was
got taken out, Pickford.
Oh,
Drago's just been taken out. SpaceX. Well, they've been eliminated out of this match exactly when T for P, Dodger, Sam. No, that's not. Sorry, Samson's not part of that team anymore. Who's part of that team? Pretty Boy D.
Pretty Boy. T for P.
Yeah.
It's Forgotten, Zeno, Pretty Boy D, and Dodger.
That's right. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? We are in a league where Dodger can win, potentially win these scrims. Lucky, he does have 5 team kills here. Looks like he's gonna get a knock here on Bunny.
This is what you don't do. When you got an advantage like this, you don't push one person. You got 3 people, you push as a 3-person group. Now they've lost 2 of their players. They could have pushed your 4v1, and now they're pushing away from 1 person.
They are pushing away from 1 person here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, hiding behind the wall as if you can't see Elusive's gun through the wall. Now he's gonna rotate around. Looks like they're gonna go 1 by 1 again, Pickford. Very impressive strategy.
Now they're finally doing it together. Now they finally got this in from Cobra and Elusive. I'm gonna get up there and push. There he is. We're gonna go finish him.
And Elusive
finally, that is what you do.
Elusive goes down, but Bocabra able to come in and get the finish on Lucky. Lucky walking away with 6 kills and a 13th place finish. Much, much better than what we saw from.
And that's what. Now, if they had done that with Baked Bunny, she would have been. They should have said that she could have done the same thing. She could have tanked, and there'd be 2 guys up now. But because she went up there by herself. Maybe not communicating, whatever, but you got to push as a group. I understand Fish getting knocked. He was the scout. He's put a bet that there's 1 person in there. But once they realize it's not a big team, they got to push. You got to push as a group. Never 1 at a time like that. Never.
Now it looks like Jerry taking down an unsuspected Jake of the Autobots.
Ooh. Oh, wait, that was it. Waterboy Karma. I don't know who that is. He has a thing from France, so I automatically don't like him.
Oh, yeah. Probably smells like government cheese.
Like body odor, cigarettes, and cheese. Yeah. That's what every Frenchman smells like.
Speaking of which, Pickford, did you hear about the young lady that ventured off into the sewers?
Into the sewers? Like what sewers?
Into the sewers. Yeah, into the sewers down near Miami.
No, I can only imagine.
Yeah, she got stuck in the sewers for like three weeks.
3 weeks.
Survived on nothing but ginger ale. A big bottle of ginger ale. So,
wait, what? How did you find ginger ale down there?
Oh, there was ginger ale down there. Just a big bottle of ginger ale.
I think that might be a bit of a urine. I'm gonna be sick to my stomach just thinking about that.
So I'm looking at creating a new flavor of Duke juice based on their heroism.
Miami Sewer ginger ale?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
You're
excited.
coming out with quite the products, Miami Sewer ginger ale.
That's right.
Yikes. Miami Sewer ale. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Miami Sewer flavored ginger ale. That's the flavor of Duke juice.
Wow. So now we've done 11 teams. So right off the bat, all these teams, a lot of teams that maybe don't score, get top 10 finishes, are able to get in there and get some more points in this match. So there's still plenty of time for. There's plenty of room in this circle. No one's in prison. No one's in the lumberjack area south of prison. I don't know if anyone's underground in shelter. Milta, the edge of Milta is still wide open. Mini Milta Power is still wide open. There's a lot of space. Southern Napoleon, someone going there. There's lots of space, but you got to be honest, be careful in this rotation. We all know nothing is more dangerous in PUBG than rotation.
And we do have T4P still around, as well as OUTcast Alpha, our 5th place team. Sans Brownie, so is that these guys will get a big win here. Sarge showcasing all the talent that he lost.
He lost,
leaving Dream Killers.
Well, he was. I tell you what, he was a top. You are true. He was a top 5 killer in season 1, and now he's dropped down to a top 20 killer. But yes, he has many matches. He hasn't played as many matches because of OUTcast Alpha just hasn't played him as much for whatever reason. But I mean, he's a top 20 now, or top 5 now, top 20 killer. So maybe next season he'll be used more often, or he'll go to a team that will utilize his skills more often.
We'll get on board here with Trick. Surrounded here a bit by a couple of teams. We got Misfire, Mina 4, Tequila Shots. This is the ultimate killer in this game. As of right now, this season, I feel like that could potentially change once Sweats decide to commit for a full season.
Well, that's the big thing, is that usually these teams that are really, really good don't stay around long enough. So there's going to be a gap in time between season 2 and season 3. So will Sweats be back for season 3? Since they've gaffed me off twice for interviews, I haven't asked him again because I don't really care what they have to say.
Get on board here with Trick. Looks like he's trying to get a little bit take advantage of a person that's out in the open, which was Samson there, a new team member of the Tequila Shots, leaving T4P. Why, I'm not entirely sure.
I'm sure it's Dodge's fault. I haven't asked her. I haven't talked to her. I just told her that I did let Rhoda know that Simpson was a free agent, so they could get together. I did introduce them, so I did take credit for that.
I hope Samson can forgive me for all the negative things I said. Dodger, maybe she sees things from a different perspective, which is AKA Duke's perspective.
That's probably the best perspective to see it from.
Thank you, Pickford.
And now, as teams are plenty of space in here, there's no real need to fight. We do have for State Gaming and Tequila Shots going at it, but I don't know what they think is going to happen in this fight. If anyone's ever going to get actually knocked, it seems like, and here comes now the circle. Now we're getting down to that circle where it's going to start getting interesting. We're going from the 4th to 5th circle. There's not a lot of compounds. We don't have a big city present. So
Jerry driving right by Misfire and Forsaken Gaming, going to take a wide path around the circle and try and get to the next zone. Looks like Tequila
Everyone's
Shots are going to do the same thing, as well as Forsaken Gaming. Misfire and Men of 4 all the way at the top of the circle. You would think that at some point they'd get in their vehicles and head on over to the new zone. But it looks like BBC is just getting a nice tan up under the shade of this tree. Oh, and we have some T for P coming in and getting a knock here on one of their former teammates, which is Samson, and I believe they got the finish.
Yes.
Samson's still around, and that's gonna do it.
Broda, oh yeah.
Tequila Shots getting a finish on them. T for P with 14 kills. Their first kills in the match right there on Tequila Shots. New Hampshire, oh no, New Hampshire.
No, he's taking it up by OUTcast.
OUTcast Alpha. Take a look at this zone, ladies and gentlemen. Getting very, very tight now. Looks like OUTcast Alpha now throwing some shots at 10 HP. As we know, 10 HP, not killers, to say the least. Very much more opportunists, and taking the game very, very slow, picking the places that they want to hang out in as the zone closes up. It's like 10 HP now going down at the hands of top strikers. One of their members going down.
Plenty of room. And then we're down to 8 teams left, but still plenty of room in this circle. So you don't have to go out for try to go out and be crazy. Push. You can find looks a lot of teams, because there's not a city in the center, that they're edging the pucker hole. So it looks like they're gonna keep edging that pucker hole for the rest of this match. It does get a center on everybody. So THP has got a spot, but Tequila Shots or Top Strikers is going to push on them. T for P's got a nice center spot. Forsaken Gaming, Forsaken Gaming taking rounds. Trick getting knocked.
Sarge able to get a knock and a finish here on Bliss of 10 HP. And who was it that got knocked by? Was it Autobots?
Yes, I think so. And now Jonica's still waiting a minute. I'm thinking there, if I'm Rogue and Naruto from Autobots, I'm pushing. I don't give a shit.
Jonica drives over behind this rock right next to where Trick is at. Looks like
you gotta push this. You gotta put. Yeah, that's what Rogue and Naruto are doing. You gotta push this right off the bat. He's pushed back. He's not gonna make it.
She doesn't make it. And now she has to fight these two off all on her own, which was probably going to be the case anyway, as these guys starting to get a little aggressive here. Able to get a knock on Rogue, but
so that's a huge knockout right there. Good.
Naruto able to get the finish there on Forsaken Gaming, going out, I believe, in 7th place.
Now the team's pushing in.
Zone here, more so the northeast side of this zone. You got T for P. And a bit of a battle between them and Men of 4. It's a little bit of a longer distance battle. But they did get a knock here. Men of 4 actually only has 3 members on their team as of right now. 16 remaining. Autobots, the only team that's outside of the zone. Real Deal getting a knock on Dodger again, going down. Pretty Boy D gonna have to go over there and pick him up again. Dodger can't keep himself straight.
Autobots the only team that has to kind of still push in to this zone, and obviously because they were putting rounds on T for P, everyone knows that they're up there, and they're gonna have to push down. The people do have eyes on them. It's the case of Rogue going way out into the blue for some reason. I don't know what the heck is going on. In the 5th zone, Rogue decided to go into the blue for some reason. I don't know why. But Naruto does get in. Rogue now getting in, and they just taking the edge. Like I said, everyone taking an edge spot. No one wanted to go circle, but now Sarge, Blaze, and Lexi, they're starting to push in early. Everyone, because it's another suit, everyone can probably take a straight line. If they have a vehicle, they're going to need the vehicle to kind of hold maybe a bigger compound if they want. Or if they're going to leave it behind, to be more secretive in getting in there.
OUTcast Alpha now trying to push into the zone. Really, nobody's in the zone other than Bulkabra of Misfire.
Yeah, he's got himself a little bit of a dip. He was supposed to stay low. With the 2 players down, Lucif's got to make the move too to see if Lucif can make it into the same little dip that he's in. Cobra does put some rounds on top strikers, and they put some rounds on Elusive, but Elusive is able to get there.
Looks like Metaphor, knowing that there's another team just south of them, and it looks like they're going to push in that direction, try to take advantage of it. Sarge sees them, starts throwing some shots at them, trying to keep them at bay, but they keep able to get a knockdown on Real Deal with Sarge. Now he's going to chuck a grenade. It looks like he's going to hold it for a minute, then chuck it in their direction. Hopefully he can get a knock. He does take some damage off of Glitchy and BBC there. Throws another grenade, doesn't do anything. Throws some shots over at where Glitchy might end up being, doesn't hit him. Real Deal goes down by a grenade from Sarge. 16 players still standing. 6 teams still in the mix.
Now the thing with the top strikers is the South. They have a 3v2 on Misfire, but they got the blue coat behind them, and Misfire's right on the edge. So it's a 3v2 plus the 3 does have the edge.
Glitchy able to get a knockdown on Sarge and on Mr. Blaze. Can he get to the zone before it gets him? He's running, and he ends up getting taken down here. I believe that was by T for P. Both eliminated. Or no, OUTcast Alpha is still in this mix. As Lexi's still alive. You have T for P, all 4 of their members are still alive. Misfire also, oh no.
Gets knocked out by top strikers in 5th place, I think.
Top strikers looking to try and get their 3rd member up. They only came into this match with 3 players. 8 players still standing. 4 on one team. The other 4 split in 2 teams. Looks like Pretty Boy D waiting to see if anybody decides to show up. Lexi throws a Molotov in his direction, so he's going to tip off his teammates, let them know, hey, there's a little bit of a fire brewing up where I'm at.
How much you want to bet Pretty Boy D is not pretty at all?
Probably not. It's like, what's his name? Tiny?
Oh, like really Tiny, yeah, but he wasn't Tiny, yeah. And now we have no one's actually. It's looks like it's gonna be a little difficult to get into this zone. I mean, it's literally everyone is perfect outside the zone with cover, and then the zone is completely wide open. So this is gonna be a case of running into a wide open zone of death.
Lexi gets finished here at the hands of top strikers, stealing that kill from T for P. If I were SpaceX, I'd be thankful for that. But
yes, good point. Good point.
Does it really matter on Friday nights, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Daddy. Go to. Zone pushes in, eating away at T for P. 3 versus 4. A team that we have been talking about every day, every week, every scrim. And another team.
We have not. We did not. We used to be where a great team in season 1 was gone for most of the season. We've come back, and the experience shows right here. They are not able though to watch it.
I mean,
it's just too much.
Look at that.
It's just too much.
Look at that. They're putting on a clinic there.
So what we have in first place, P for P, with not only first place, and thank you for keep shooting it, jerk offs. This is why we can't have nice things, because these idiots from Thirsty for Points can't freaking not shoot. Idiots. Anyway, I digress. T for P in first place with 11 kills. Second place, top strikers with 9 kills. Third place, look at all your stats.
Get me out of this damn thing.
Third place, OUTcast Alpha with 6 kills. Fourth place, Autobots with 4 kills. Fifth place, MŠF with 6 kills. And fifth place is MŠF with 2 kills. Sixth place, Misfire with 1 kill. Seventh place, Forsaken Gaming with 4 kills. And in 8th place, 10 HP with 0 kills. We should have one commercial, and then hopefully we will have Broda from Tequila Shots come in here and talk to us about how it's so very, very close. What's he gonna do for the very, very end of this scrim season?
Pickford, it looks like we will be doing 2 commercials now.
2 commercials. Woo! Who cares?
All right. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is HyperX Scrim Season 2. We'll be right back after these messages. Ladies and gentlemen. The hell?
What is your problem?
When do I not have problems?
All the time. Speaking of guys that never have a problem, we have Broda from Tequila Shots. Welcome once again, Broda, my boy.
Hey, Pickford, thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Now, to be truly honest and upfront, I am friends with Broda. I consider him my boy. We do get along pretty well out of the stream. But I do think that he's doing a great job with Tequila Shots. I'm trying to keep it 100, but you know what? I do think you're doing a great job personally. So kudos so far on this season. You came up with a team pretty much right when the season started, and being able to keep them going the whole season. Yes, you did have one loss, but still, one player lose, but you were able to recharge maybe even better than what you had before, and you're still in 4th place, almost in 3rd place. So to everyone who doesn't know, kind of tell us a little bit overview of you lost one of your players, correct?
Correct.
You know, Razik decided to go on to other opportunities.
Yeah, he had other opportunities.
So you and I know that you want to put the top product out there, but you have built a we've talked about this a million times with you and with BT. You build up relationships in this game.
Correct.
So why don't you, bro, to drop me a line? He's like, hey, we lost Razik. I'm looking for. Do we have it? What's the best free agents you know? And I said, I only know one right now, and that's Samson. And then you went out, and what happened after that?
I just asked Samson. I was like, hey, you want to help us with the rest of the OUTcast season? He said, sure, let's try it. And we took 4th that night. First night she came with us.
And the point I bring it up is, and I bring this up week after week after week, you cultivate relationships in this game You act. If you're professional, you're respectful. You become friendly. You're not toxic. It comes back to you. You know, if Broda had been a guy that's like a jerk off all the time, I'd have been like, yeah, I got nothing for you, buddy, and not said anything. But because we've always gotten along, we've always been like on the same page. Of course, I'm gonna if I have some information, we'll do it. That's how we do. We talked about it with Seabass, and now you brought us. So now you guys are doing very well, but you got 11 points to make up. What's the plan?
Correct. Well, we had it rough that last game.
Yeah, especially with like such a small lobby. You know, you could either make a lot of points or make no points. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think we don't have a lot of teams, maybe because it's the crew challenge.
It's the crew challenge, yeah.
But with that said, this is an opportunity to at least some teams are going to be losing points. But I know you got your eyes on one team, and that's Trick. They only have Trick and Forsaken Gaming. When it gets this close at the end of a match, yes, you got to worry about the whole lobby and your overall standings. But when you know that it's just you and another team, what's the mindset? What is that like?
The mindset of catching Trick.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, in a normal season, all the teams could catch you. All the teams could. Pretty much no team is going to catch up to you. I don't think so. I guess it could happen. You got a 32-point lead over Alpha. You guys have played very well. I don't really worry about that. And then there's 105 points ahead of Forsaken Gaming. So it's you and Forsaken Gaming are right there, 11 points. So pretty much, it's a 1v1 battle with a bunch of other teams. If I'm looking at Tequila Shots game plan, you got to beat Forsaken Gaming every match. I guess beat their finish, beat their kills.
Yeah. Well, I guess
yeah.
I was gonna say our game plan right now is just play how we've been playing, and if we run into FG and we get a knock or the opportunity to push, we're just gonna go for it.
No, how is Samson? I know Samson. She's a peach. She's really easy to get along with. How has she been able to fit in with you guys coming in at the very, very tail end of the match? You guys have the season. You guys have been building a synergy all season. You guys people should know each other like the back of your hands by now. Now you're bringing a new person. She is a clapper, one of the best clappers in this in here, but she's still new. How has that change been working out?
It's been going pretty well. She fit in pretty well, but it's good to have a different mindset on the team, because old strats that we've been using all season.
I think it's stale.
She has like another view on it, I guess. More ideas helps.
Now, just so I'm sure, are you in there yet?
Yes.
All right, good.
Yes, I'm currently in there.
Now, Tequila Shots built pretty much. We remember at the start of the season, one of the best interviews we've had, where you the infamous "you're a 5th tier IGL." It seems like so long ago that was said, but it was only the start of this season. Tequila Shots doing very, very well. I mean, I can't. You know, if you had said Tequila Shots 3rd place or 2nd, 3rd, or 4th at the start of the season, I would have been like, take it, because you know that's you guys are doing extremely well. But what happens now post OUTcast? You guys kind of came together for this scrim. Are you guys going to be building and keeping the Tequila Shots team going post OUTcast into season 3 and in other scrims?
I believe we are. We're trying to get into. We're looking at ESL and some other things. We're going to start playing at HQA, but
steady.
I gotta go back to Alaska. At some point.
Would you go back to Alaska? Why would you go there in the first place?
Well, that's where I'm from, where Kale is.
Where are you now?
I'm in Georgia.
Could you literally be? I'm in Florida. Is there any state further away from Alaska than Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's. I mean, I guess you can still. I mean, do they not have the internet in Alaska? And that's not a joke. That's not a joke question. That's a serious question. Like, is the internet shit in Alaska?
Well, it is. It's bad.
Is it?
It's bad. It never affects Kale though. It doesn't really affect me too much. You just play on a little bit higher ping.
Well, good luck. I hope you guys. You know, it has been smaller rooms tonight, so hope you guys can take advantage of that. Get up there, and good luck to the rest of the season.
Thank you, Big. You have a good night.
You ever have that, Duke? You ever see when you say it, you have a legit question, you say it, and it comes across like an insult? Do they have the internet in Alaska?
I love the fact that you're asking all the hard questions, Pickford, and he was having a hard time trying to find the answers to them.
Well, I mean, he is my boy. I will give him that. But with that said, I'm gonna try to keep 100 with the viewers and with the people every time. I never try to embarrass anybody, but you know, it is a question. I think he did a great job. I think, you know, I mean, him and Razik had a falling out, and he was able to reload if with just as good, if not better player. And that's no insult to Razik at all. I mean, Samson's just, in my opinion, is just that good. Razik is a great player in himself, and I'm not trying to be a dick to him, but Samson's very, very good also.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting back into the.
Well, we're up to 70. We're up to 72 now with 20 teams.
Oh, this is
we had what 60 and 16 last time.
So
at least we have some of these teams
able to get on the team that he was supposed to get on.
So he'll be doing his own thing.
It looks like it. Not sure what he was trying to do.
Yeah, with his southern play path, not a lot of teams jumped early. 2 teams did going up to Impale and so that way, but a lot of teams are just going to go in a straight line 1,500 meters from the plane path. Maybe some teams, if 10 HP goes down south, they usually like down there on Prison Island. And if any of the teams are waiting and maybe going to go up to El Pozo, I mean, that you could make that is about a almost 2,000, but easily makeable. Looks like that's what T for P, SpaceX, and a lot of them are going to do that.
Brownie was able to make it back into the game. Good for him.
Good for him.
They are currently sitting in 3rd place in today's standings, just after the first match. But I know I overheard you, Pickford, talking about how Tequila Shots shouldn't have to worry about Outcast Alpha, but Tequila Shots finishing in 12th place, and they continue to hold that spot. Now,
oh yeah, if they hold that, if they hold it, I'm confident in their ability to move up. But yes, I mean, right now it's doable. It's definitely doable. Anybody within within about 100 points is doable, but is it probable? And that's the big question. But like I said, Outcast Alpha has been playing very well, and maybe I'm sleeping on them a little bit too much.
And now, Me6 Jordan of Forsaken Gaming, watching his prey, which is a Snoopy of the great state of New Hampshire.
We haven't seen Jordan in a lot of matches. He is a great player. So kudos to Forsaken Gaming for bringing him in for this match, because we haven't seen him in a while, and he is very good.
He ends up getting knocked here by Snoopy. Snoopy doing a little trick, bait and switch there.
Wow! Wow!
Jordan. I do remember Pickford. Some point in the middle of the season, maybe closer to the beginning, Jordan said that I believe Jordan guaranteed a top 5 finish in kills this year.
Yes, I mean. He has. I mean, if I tell you what, he has a lot of Fragger the Night Awards, and I think a Fragger of the Week. He just hasn't played enough matches. I mean, it's his own fault for not being a top 5 Fragger. If he played all the matches, he probably would be. Oh.
Now Snoopy, Black Kenobi getting taken down by Trick. Them focusing on a different team that's in the area, and now. He does a knock on Dookie, the only one left standing of the great state of New Hampshire is Nut.
Nut. And all he has is an M16. Not the best weapon here.
Getting a finish here on one of the teams. Quickly trying to almost getting a knock here on Cornbread. Nut putting in some decent work here. Jumps over the door. Cornbread not healing up. I don't know why that is. Maybe does not have any health. Let's go take a look and see. Cornbread applying a couple of bandages. Does have a few. More than a few. Who's
Nuts in a. That's one of the teams that came in today. Nut is going to be aggressive here. He's going to go after this team. He could back off right now while he was healing, but he's going to go after. Maybe he doesn't know how many people are alive. It is a 2v. He is pushing a 1v2.
He knows he's already taken out 2 of the members. Almost getting taken down here. He's got to be very careful. Only possessing 5 bandages. Can't quite get the knock on Warlord, and that's going to do it for the great state of New Hampshire.
They're knocked out at 19th place.
But now,
here
Trick's going to come in and clean up the mess that New Hampshire has left, hitting Warlord with a grenade, and now looking to throw maybe another grenade. Potentially sees Cornbread over there. Hears him running around. Now sees him trying to run away from him. Missing a ton of shots there, but finally gets the finish here on Cornbread. And that's going to do it for W21. Who the hell is W21?
They're a team that just came in for tonight. There's usually a wait list of 7 to 8 teams, so you usually don't see these teams, but because we have a smaller lobby, some of the teams that maybe were never able to get in are able to get in tonight. And they're kind of seeing the difficulty of how difficult these scrims are.
Eliminated very quickly. Sad. Almost eliminated as fast as SpaceX has been getting eliminated on Friday nights.
SpaceX is still alive, though.
SpaceX. Let's go take a look at Daddy Go-To. Did he get a kill last match? I think his active streak came to an end. Yeah, they did. No, he didn't get a kill. SpaceX didn't get any kills. They got 3 measly placement points. So, we can take that off the killer streak. Looks like OUTcast Alpha, 2 of their members, about to run into 2 of your members here, Pickford. Sarge driving right by.
Pass some.
Misfire. Looks like he's gonna stop, jump out, and maybe throw some. Trying to blow up the vehicle potentially here. One gets knocked out. Fish gets knocked out. And it looks like Fish is gonna extend their killer streak. The Spud Muffin left out on the street to die.
Yes, it took off.
Looks like Sarge out for blood. Maybe a little upset with some of the things I said about him earlier. He's going to try and prove himself here.
Well, he just got knocked by somebody. Oh, the rest of the guys from OUTcast who stayed back.
Now, only one member left standing here from Misfire, and it's Elusive. And it looks like he's living up to his name. Eluding.
Well, they know exactly where he's at. No, they keep maybe Elusive. They don't know exactly where he's at.
OUTcast Alpha wiping.
We got to forward that rotation. It doesn't happen on those rotations. If Misfire had turned around and tried to go back at him, they would have that probably would have been a problem. They stopped and turned around and tried to go at that OUTcast team and ended up getting 3 of their 4 members killed.
around and giving out cute little horn sounds. That looks like just for fun and dumbassy are getting into over in Los Leones, which is outside of the circle. So these two teams will have to get a move on at some point, though it is just the first circle, so it won't do too much damage. I mean, this isn't Call of Duty, ladies and gentlemen. It's like just for fun, able to get a pick up there on Hacks, and now they run over and get the finish on Waterboy. The rest of their team just nowhere near where Waterboy just died at. Nowhere near. Let's get back on board here with Daddy Go-To, my biggest fan. I know he loves my unbiased commentating. Big fan. He's all by himself over there. Probably not a smart move considering that Outcast Alpha much closer to him than the rest of his team. Looks like maybe they threw a shot in his direction. Not sure what he's doing right now. Looks up on the hill, knows that there's a team hanging up there. Probably gonna have to get a move around a little bit. That way he doesn't get seen by him. Now it appears Junie's gonna start moving in the direction of where Daddy Go-To is, maybe to give a little backup. Not sure where Outcast Alpha's doing on top of this hill. Yeah. You know,
that's what they do. They get on top of the hill and they hold it in case anybody rotates through.
It looks like Jerry, just for fun, decided to kill himself, and Lucky decided to walk off a cliff. And now Misfire has been eliminated at the hands of 10 HP of all teams. What a surprise.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, he just ran right into him.
Take a look at what's going on here. Not a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot at all. It's very exciting. Very exciting. I know what everybody's thinking. I know everybody's hoping, praying that something will happen to SpaceX. Or am I speaking for myself here? I
don't know. I mean, I think out the embassy. I mean, could they be any farther in the blue? They don't even have a vehicle. Oh, but there is a vehicle right there. But there they go. They found a vehicle.
And they did lose Waterboy and Los Leones.
And Sven is just shooting at nobody. Sven, she's just shooting at nothing. I don't know what he's lost his mind. I guess the blue is just killed him.
Maybe the blue is poison. Causes Sven just their mind.
What? I don't know what he's doing.
Sven must be seeing things, hallucinating the blue, taking control of not only his health, but also his mind.
He doesn't have plenty of heals. Did he just leave now? Is he just go AFK? He's like, maybe he had an argument with the rest of the guys just for fun and said, you know what, screw you, I'm not playing with you anymore.
I hope that's the case, and I hope we hear about it.
You did get one kill.
Is this Sven's first ever match with this team?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't remember him, but I don't know.
I'm telling you, Pickford, more turnover than Jake Delhomme in an NFC Championship game.
That's right. I mean, people come and go. In fact, I had the sets. I'll give you a little scoop to scoop on that. We've had 395. Well, I mean, a lot less than last season. Last season we had 811 players. This season we've only had 395, and 314 of those have had a kill. 81 have had none, and there's been 6,335 kills over the course of the season. And only 3 people have played all 80 games.
Only 3 people have played all 80 games?
Yep, it's Bliss, Trick, and Legato.
That makes sense. Stability. That's what keeps these teams high in the standings, other than maybe 10 HP, but, you know, they're what, top 10?
Oh, yeah. They are currently 9th place. They are 34 points behind Sweats, but Sweats not being there is obviously going to, they can close that gap tonight.
It certainly can, and also with that, it allows OUTcast Alpha, MŠF to create a little bit of distance between them and Sweats before the final week.
Sweats was only 13 points. They were only 13 points, and they were only 40 points out of 5th place. And that's obviously something they could definitely make up in 4 scrims, but they're not playing tonight. It's obviously going to have a negative effect on that possibility.
Yes, you'll see OUTcast Alpha be able to expand on that gap a little bit.
Yes, you are right, sir.
It's going to be very difficult to do it in 3 compared to the 4. But if there's one team that can do it, it's probably them.
And just in case you're wondering, Svan is still alive.
Svan is still alive? Svan moving it on? Let's take a look.
He is not moved. He is about dead. But he did not use his heals, nor he did get 1 kill. He had a level 3 helmet, level 2 vest, level 3 backpack, 3 first aids, 10 bandies. And it looks like he is about to shit the bed. So, Svan, if you're in the chat, because you've already given up, what's up?
It looks like Light is also taking a little break as well. Maybe they were playing in the same room and knocked each other out.
Only one. They all got mad at hacks.
Yeah, they threw their device at one another and knocked each other out.
It said, "You're a poo-poo head."
Very sad. Very sad.
It's finally going down.
Finally going down to the zone. Maybe the most exciting thing we've seen yet in this leg.
I like how long he lasted.
Looks like Fat Boy, along with Forsaken Gaming Red, very, very close to SpaceX. Fat Boy using that Guard 98 to get an eye on them. Pain, also knowing that they're in that general area, throwing, looks like they're gonna maybe run away. Get away from me. Pointing their guns at him, and now they're gonna direct their attention to OUTcast Alpha at a much further distance.
Fat Boy now on his 3rd team in this season. Borderline team jumper with that many.
Now we get on board here with Junie of SpaceX. They did get a knock on BTE, but they haven't gotten the kill yet. And now they see Forsaken Gaming in their direction, unable to hit from that distance. SpaceX holding some prime real estate here.
Saying gaming gold on his own team. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing his own thing.
Yes, it appears that the gold was supposed to be on the Forsaken Gaming this match, but decided to was enjoying Team 1 way too much with the OUTcast Scrims.
No, he's just doing his own thing, although he is.
Nobody was able to talk any common sense into the guy. Ecuador of 10 HP taking down Trick, and it looks like Forsaken Gaming very, very dire straits right now. It looks like Trick is just going to bleed out, and Jonica is going to drive away from 10 HP.
Wow, you never expect to see that happen.
I can't believe I'm saying that, ladies and gentlemen. Forsaken Gaming is running away from 10 HP.
Oh, and Ecuador panned Trick. Wow.
Beating the hell out of Trick of Forsaken Gaming with the pan. I love it. Now Mommy of Metaphor throwing shots at Daddy Goto, unable to hit any of them. Daddy Goto running away like the fraidy cat that he is.
Meow.
Daddy Goto?
Right here.
Sorry, I thought he made his way into the
chat.
Made his way into the booth.
I'm surprised nobody's rotated into Monte Nuevo. Usually, if there is a city that's available, you want to kind of crash into that, give you some cover.
Yes, you're right, Pickford. Nobody going to Monte Nuevo. Maybe they know there might be a team up on top of the hill behind them.
But usually, even though if there is one or two teams in there, all you gotta do is just get one house to hold on to. So you don't really have to hold a huge amount of area. But looks like everyone thinks someone's in there, so nobody's going there.
Looks like T for P, our current first place team.
Ooh, and they just ran up on them.
Taking down Dembassy. And now Tequila Shots getting into it with 10 HP.
10 HP. Roto's died, but they've died taking out one. Bliss is knocked and one's been thirsted. Ecuador takes out
Goldie, the only one left standing on that team. And the only player left standing of Tequila Shots looks like it's Samson. So it's a 1v1 battle here. She's having to battle it out with an MK14 here. Going to try and get a revive on at least one of the teammates. Maybe using her shots as a...
Oh, she had a grenade right now.
Attention.
And they could have, she could hit that. That'd be so perfect.
Samson pushes down. Up here. Goldie's still trying to get the Trudy. Knows that Broda's in one direction. Broda
trying to get knocked again in the zone.
How did Tryhard get knocked by the zone?
Because he got picked up. He got knocked. He was in the zone. He got picked up in the zone. And then he wasn't able to heal fast enough. And he got knocked again. But he's going to try to push in and make it. He'll make it into the zone. They just have to pick him back up again.
Tequila Shots hovering all in that one area. There's one good grenade here thrown by Ecuador. It could be all over for Tequila Shots. A team that is trying to vie for that third spot. Last match, finishing in 12th place. Forsaken Gaming, I believe, finishing in the top 5. Not exactly what Tequila Shots was hoping for, especially with the late pickup.
No, China is still alive. They need to stay alive here. Close that distance.
Perfect opportunity here for 10 HP to show what kind of killers they could be if they put their minds and their guns to it. Looks like Ecuador's going to run down the hill, anticipating
they got to run too.
And the rest of Tequila Shots rotating around to that direction. Zone starting to push. And it looks like Ecuador knows. See Samson, but Samson able to get a knock on Ecuador.
You got to heal. She ain't going to make it.
She's not going to make it as that zone starts to eat away at her. Now she starts to bleed out. Trudy, Tryhard getting a finish there on Ecuador. Zone starts to push in. Jonica getting finished here by the T for B team.
No, Tryhard and Trudy just running their little butts off trying to get there in time.
Not sure it's gonna happen, Pickford. I don't.
They got quite a ways to go.
And now after this, that zone is gonna start eating away at him. Here we have Dodger, who's barely he's outside the zone. He's got to.
They say it was barely a human being.
Barely holding on.
Can you get a Trudy down? Gets knocked. It's only Tryhard is the only one left of this.
Looks like Dodger's able to get over there with the rest of his team. They're throwing shots over at Tequila Shots. Tryhard. A guaranteed top 10 finish in this match, but still not going to be enough for a team that's trying to get into that third place position.
Well, they are lucky enough now that let me see. They are going to score more points than for St. Gaming, so at least they have that going for them.
It's like T for Pete throwing shots in some direction, maybe down the OUTcast Alpha. I'm guessing so. And now 10 HP getting into a fight here. Tryhard getting a knock on Bliss as he's trying to get into the zone.
Heal.
That mommy iOS, not going to happen. He's going to die to the zone.
Busy one more extra kill before he does go out.
Mommy iOS is still inside or outside the zone in the blue area. Now coming in behind T for P. Ends up getting knocked. I don't know what Mommy was doing on that. That didn't make any sense to me, Pickford. None. Metaphor pushing to the zone. Mommy comes in and pushes T for B. Very suspect decision making right there.
That was a little odd. The whole entire team.
Now we get on board with Junie of SpaceX. SpaceX looking to do a little bit more damage than they've been known to do on Friday nights. Attacking Metaphor. Junie throwing shots at Sarge for a long distance with that Tommy gun, unable to do any damage. T for P is in the zone. Brownie getting a knock here on Daddy Go-To. Is anybody surprised? I am not.
This Alpha team,
dog shit people, bro. Holy fuck.
Who's
gonna
that?
sit inside blue zone, 150 meters inside blue zone.
Who just died from someone? Who was that?
I think that might be Daddy Go-To. I think he's a little upset at the fact that somebody shot him from an area that he did not want him to get shot from.
First aid.
First aid.
Oh, who's first aiding? Let's see. We get Metaphor. I think
you gotta
it's
go.
Metaphor.
No, you gotta go.
It's somebody from. It's either Real Deal, Venna, or Mommy.
First aid.
It's somebody from Metaphor.
Maybe it was Metaphor FB. I was hoping it was Daddy Go-To.
Oh, and Dodger gets thirsted, hit and finish. Ooh, his Alpha team's running through T for B.
Dog shit HP. Imagine.
Yeah, it had to be. That was Metaphor. Shows how they really felt about 10
Metaphor
HP.
Talking a lot of garbage about 10 HP. I'm very happy to have that on the broadcast, ladies
Somebody
and gentlemen.
clip that.
Somebody clip it. I cannot wait to showcase that and get a little drama brewing up even more. Fantastic. And now T for P going down 6th place, getting eliminated here by OUTcast Alpha.
Alpha definitely using the this smaller lobby to their advantage, just dominating right now.
Looks like Blaze here throwing shots over there at SpaceX, getting a knock there on Drago. Almost getting a knock on Daddy Go-To. Junie nowhere near, out in the middle of the open. Not sure what he's planning on doing here. Maybe trying to utilize a little smoke so he can avoid getting shot at by OUTcast Alpha. OUTcast Alpha moving into the zone. Grenade being thrown here at Junie, and Junie gets knocked, and that's by Brownie. getting a finish there on Junie. OUTcast Alpha. We got a nice little battle here between SpaceX and OUTcast Alpha. OUTcast Alpha looking to overtake that first place position going into halfway through tonight's scrims. Drago goes down. Daddy Goto goes down. Giuliani
SpaceX is still going to get themselves a 4th place better, but they're going to get a better finish than T for P.
Another grenade thrown in the direction of where Giuliani Drago is at. OUTcast Alpha going to try and get the pickup on the rest of their teams. You also have Forsaken Gaming Red. All 4 of their teammates are alive, as well.
Does SpaceX not have grenades?
Black.
I mean, you know, right there. Throw a grenade.
They might not, Pickford. But
I hope
we
not.
also know, Pickford, how afraid SpaceX gets, how sweaty their hands get, how they lose control of their nerves when it comes to Friday night scrims hosted by yours truly, DukeCummings. They were able to get a knock on Peep, who was just gallivanting around in the middle of the open. Now OUTcast Alpha trying to get on top of SpaceX here. Kale sees Giuliani, throws a few shots over at him. Giuliani gets knocked here by U-turn from Forsaken
They gotta
Gaming
run now because there's
Red,
the blues
and that's
coming in.
going
They
to
gotta
do it.
move fast.
SpaceX getting eliminated here in a 4th place position. 3 teams remain.
Metaphor in a great spot.
They were able to get PP up. Men of 4 black, right on the edge of the circle. Zone finally pushes in. We're about to here getting knocked by Elmamont. Blaze takes down Red. Blaze, Brownie, the only 2 members left standing of OUTcast Alpha here. They do have grenade thrown at Blaze here, and he ends up getting taken down, and now OUTcast Alpha is eliminated. You have Men of 4 Black, Forsaken Gaming Red, and nothing but an open field between them.
And Metaphor has just been putting so many knocks on this Forsaken Gaming.
2 of Forsaken Gaming Red's players are down on their knees asking for some help. Bad Boy able to get a knock on Awaken. Lucky able to get a knock on Pain. A finish on Pain, rather.
Emma Muntz, is he the only one left up? No, Bean is still up.
Beanbag as well. PP now running out in the middle of the field. Elmamont throws shots. He knows where Elmamont is at. Smoke grenade thrown in between the 2 teams. PP finding a nice little divot here. Fat Boy getting a knock. Another knock. There's one player left standing on this metaphor and gets taken down.
They do it. They do it. Pete does it.
His new Forsaken Gaming Red team getting 3 kills there at the end.
Wow, I think that's maybe the last time Pepper's ever not died in a match, so congratulations to him. Forsaken Gaming Red, 8 kills plus the chicken dinner. That's 38 points. So kudos to them, a team currently in 10th place, 8 points behind 10 HP. Men of 4, Bravo in 2nd place with 5 kills. Men of 4 Bravo currently in 13th place, only 3 points behind OUTcast Bravo. 3rd place, OUTcast Alpha with their 9 kills. That's going to have them try to close that distance on tequila shots and keep Men of 4 at bay. 4th place, SpaceX, the current #1 team, only 3 kills. 5th place, BTE with 0 kills. 6th place, T for P with 8 kills. 7th place, 10 HP with 5 kills. And in 8th place, Men of 4 proper with 0 kills. So as we're going into this 3rd hour, we're going to see these scores. I think the score is going to be pretty close. What you got to do now is this is where you have to utilize these scrims. You got to say, okay, there's less people in here. let's use these and score some points because they might be back on Monday. And if they are, they're going to be it's going to be back to a 24 lobby team. If there's only going to be 16 to 20 teams, use this to score some points.
Congratulations to Fat Boy. That was an impressive display of athleticism and killing and blood spilling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 more commercials. Let's get to it. HyperX Scrim Season 2. I've already seen this. See something else? We'll get into the 2 commercials. We'll
Never?
Just do the one. Well, no, we'll just do the one there. It's the Spectre gaming glasses. Yeah. I believe it has blue light and UV protection. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to look into the sun and be protected, you can with these glasses.
I don't think that's what they do at all. Don't do that. Don't look into the sun with these glasses. They reflect blue light from your screen. They cause #1 cause of eye drain on computers. You put these on there, it's not going to hurt your eyes. But do not use these to look at the sun at all, ever. That's a terrible idea.
Oh, well, you said it deflects blue light. Does it deflect sunlight?
No, not ultraviolet light, blue light. The stuff that comes off your screen, your computer screen, and your phone screen. Not out of the sun. That's a terrible idea. Don't listen. Do not do that, or you will go blind. I promise you.
Well, it's a little misleading. It's a little confusing. That's all.
I think it's very clear. It blocks blue light, and which causes #1 cause of eye strain. It causes fatigue. A lot of times, that's why I say don't use your phone 1 hour before you go to bed because the blue light screws your melatonin. This is able to block out all that eye strain, so you'll be able to play for many, many hours, have no problem. But if you look at these in the sun, if you look at these glasses and look at the sun, you will go blind. I promise you.
Well, it says UV protection.
All right. Good luck with that then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess take Pickford's word for it. I don't know.
Where is supposed to be talking to C-Dub? He gaffed us off. Half the teams in this lobby have today. No one wants to talk to us. And I know that they had some ideas. I know that he had some ideas for wanting to do maybe a TDM tournament on awards night, but he was at least talking about it. But I don't know where he's at. He's probably out there like hooking with hot babes or something.
Oh, an awards night? Yeah, I won't be there. I'll be throwing my own award party right after. I gotta set up for that big party. That's why.
Thanks a lot, jerk.
Big award party. Gonna be plenty of Duke juice, ladies and gentlemen. Very excited.
Speaking of, we finally have C-Dub here. Thought you were gonna gaff us off, C-Dub, but thanks for joining us.
I thought about it. I was so mad about your performance earlier in the crew challenge.
That's right. That's right. We did. Well, we did have 800 damage, so kudos to that. But that was...
I need you to straighten something out here, C-Dub. Apparently,
another hand.
Apparently, these glasses here, what are they called? The Spectre gaming glasses. They have UV protection. Isn't that? Don't they protect you from being able to look at the sun?
Yeah, you can stare directly at the sun, I think, if you wear them.
See, I told you, Pickford.
Who you are. Yeah,
No.
Brownie can definitely do it. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Stun with them.
Brownie,
I told you,
Brownie, because Brownie is a Shrek. Okay, he's a different type of organism. He's not a human. I'm talking, if you're a human being and you put these glasses on and you look at the sun, you will go blind. I'm telling you that right now. So these are good for your computer and your gaming tablet or your whatever games you play. Your eyes will be fresh and refreshed and feel good. If you're looking at a screen, if you look at the sun, they will burn out of your skull like 2 oysters, and you'll have 2 pieces of charcoal for eyeballs. Don't do it.
Wait, is it going to be an oyster or is it going to be charcoal?
It'll start out as an oyster. It's going to start out as a peeled grape, and by the time you look at the sun, it'll be a rock of charcoal. By the time you're done looking at the sun.
Oh, okay.
Pretty interesting transformation there.
That's what you ever peeled off the skin of a grape, and then like in haunted houses when you're a kid, then you'd put like a whole bunch of it in a bowl and close your eyes like, oh, look at its eyeballs, and you put like a bunch of spaghetti like, oh, look at its guts. Or was that only me?
I think that might have been a you thing.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Is that like a weekly thing or just a?
No, just on Halloween.
Oh, on Halloween.
Like in a haunted house.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I missed that part altogether.
So, are we chalking up the low turnout at the crew challenge?
Yeah, I think we are. It was not the week before last. I think we had a little bit of a low turnout, and I think that was because of the new season. RP pass and all that. Everybody wanting to go grind rank, and I think this time is because of the crew challenge. Apparently all these teams out here think that they're going to be in the top 50 in NA.
That's my argument. That was my argument for the first week being delayed. My argument with Jay White that somehow OUTcast Alpha was going to win the PMCO. That's why they had to delay it. But I agree with you. I tell you, the best thing to do crew challenge with is grab 4 of your buddies and sit down and just have a good time. Have a couple of beers if you're old enough, or a couple of soda pops if you're not. Juke juice. Sit down, you can play your 4 matches a night and just have fun. You're not going to win it because if you're in the top 50, you're probably cheating. So get the hell out of here. We don't want you around. But with that said, you had thrown out the idea of maybe some extracurricular activities on Monday during the after the awards. You trying to see if there's any interest from the various teams. And one of those was what, maybe like a little TDM tournament between whatever teams want to play.
Yeah, we haven't announced it yet, but we do have a TDM tournament coming up. Me and a nice lady named Venus have been organizing. Apparently she's done it somewhere else in the past and it did well. Anybody that's real familiar with FBO might know Venus. But she's got a pretty good setup going. And so we maybe have that set up as early as the week after next. So like right after Easter, maybe.
Yes.
So any of you who have like big grudge matches going on with each other, I heard there's a little bit of a grudge happening between somebody and 10 HP.
4 and 10 HP, yeah.
Yeah, 4 and 10 HP just talked a little shit to each other.
Very exciting. Very exciting stuff. I can't wait to get to the
bottom. I would like to see a little OUTcast Alpha, OUTcast Bravo action. I'd love to see that. That'd be good. Maybe Men of 4 Alpha versus Bravo. I mean, there's lots of teams. Maybe Tasty for P versus anybody. SpaceX versus Duke. Maybe Forsaken Gaming Red versus Forsaken Gaming. That'd be good. Team of New Hampshire against 4 random people.
Win that, especially if we play that on a Friday night.
Team New Hampshire versus 4 random people we just take from any lobby. I think that'd be a good match. And Misfire versus themselves. They'd probably just argue and kill each other.
All on the same team, right?
That's all the same team. Just a 4v0. They probably would lose because they probably get argue and kill each other. So as we're going into the Sandhawk match, this is the match that decides who's going to be on the top and who's going to be on the bottom, literally and figuratively, as we go into the last match at Erangel. So I think this is the opportunity. Only 67 players. Only what? 1, 2. How many teams? 17, 18. So this is an opportunity to score some points. And I'll tell you what. All these points matter because season 3 comes around and they got to start deciding what that cutoff is going to be between who's going to be in the tier 1 to tier 2, starting, whatever you want to call it, season brackets, teams, whatever you want to call it. You know, and if it is a placement decision, all these points matter. And so if I'm in here playing, I'm not throwing away this opportunity to score some extra points, move up the ranks just because some other team decided to do crew challenge for some misguided beliefs that are going to come in the top 50 in all of North America in TPP, where there's like 17,000 squads. It's starting right now. So C-Dub, good luck. I will talk to you later. And I'll talk to you tomorrow when we embarrass ourselves some more in crew challenge.
I think it sounds like. Are you in the game, Duke, or did you get kicked?
The game froze on me. It loves to do that.
All right. Well, I'll get it. Right now we have it's gonna go from. Device in the game.
All right, we're back in the game picture.
All right, good. There we go.
I know you were excited about doing that.
I was, but then I get confused. My tongue gets too big, and I start swallowing my tongue.
How big?
Big giant horse tongue. So you ever see those like horse tongues where like they're chewing cud? Sort of like that. Yeah. I bite it like 14 to 15 times a day. Top Strikers getting smoked so far, but just for fun. They're losing.
Yeah,
right down, 3 guys down.
After getting a second place finish.
Wow. Getting an 18th place finish in this match, so.
Looks like, just for fun, not happy about having them in the mix.
Not at all, just for fun. Getting those first, not losing any players. So now they're going to have all of boot camp to themselves to do it with. Excuse me. As they see fit. And you know what? They've taken. Fish has left the match, so Fish is going to lead so far with sole possession of the Spud Muffin.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a tight battle at the top tonight through 2 matches.
Let's hear it.
First place, as of right now, is T4P. Thirst for points with 61 points. Second place, 8 points behind them at 53 points, is OUTcast Alpha. Third place, Forsaken Gaming Red with 40 points. Top Strikers, 2 points behind them with 38 points. Metaphor Black, 1 point behind them with 37 points. Metaphor with 29 points in 6th place. 7th place, Forsaken Gaming with, did I say 25 points? Well, I'm going to say it again, 25 points. 8th place, 10 HP with 24 points. 9th place, Autobots with 22 points. And SpaceX climbing into the top 10 with 22 points of their own. How'd they pull that off?
I don't know. I lost you after you said 3rd place team.
Tequila Shots is currently in 12th place. So, OUTcast Alpha, very close.
Yeah, 22 points versus about 4. So that'd be an 18-point turnaround if that would happen. That'd cut it more than in half.
It would. Wait, how far are they in the standings?
They have 30. They're currently hold on. They are currently 31 points behind Tequila Shots.
31 points behind them. That would.
If OUTcast came in
13 points behind them going into the final week.
That's nothing. That's one match. OUTcast in the. I mean, if they after a team that started like I think in 15th place after the first week, 13th place after 2 weeks, were to come and finish better than they did in season 1, I think that would be an incredible story.
That is, in my opinion, that's what I've been focused on here, Pickford, outside of the obvious back and forth between SpaceX and T4P.
You think that's the story? That's what you think they got what it takes?
Who? OUTcast?
Yeah, OUTcast and Brownie and that team. Yes. Can they continue? They haven't blown their load yet and gone too hard, and now they're gonna like kind of fall apart.
It's because they don't have targets on their back. They're putting the targets on the tequila shots back.
That is a good point. What about Metaphor? Metaphor does. I don't think they want to sit down and just roll over and die though.
No, they don't want to, but they're going to.
This is better what you want. That's what's gonna happen. Is that what you're saying?
That's my predictions, yes. And my predictions are always top notch. Just look at my fantasy record. 2 years in a row, I've finished second, or 2 seasons in a row, I've finished second place. Very strong finish.
You are the Buffalo Bills of OUTcast Scrims fantasy. I will give you that.
Thank you. I know how much you love the Bills, and they're.
I do. They are my favorite. They are my favorite.
Yes.
They finished second in the AFC this year, so. Once again, and now they have like the 30th pick. I was looking at those draft picks. I was like, oh man, usually they get their other 15th pick, but now they're going on the 30th. But I wouldn't mind that running back from Alabama, Buffalo, if you're listening. Najee Harris, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
This looks pretty good. The Bills need a running back.
Looks like Sven is back into this match.
Sven!
Yeah, he's playing with just for fun again.
Oh, good old Sven.
Before the blue zone catches up to him and causes him to lose his mind once again.
I wonder if anyone from the chat knew why Sven lost his mind in that last match and just quit.
Oh, I looked around. I did not get any information, Pickford.
I mean, come on, chat. You guys supposed to know these things.
You would think so.
And if you haven't done it, hit ! Ticket. Get your free ticket for the various items for tonight.
What's the giveaway tonight? Do you know? It
is a charge play. It's the controller. You can put your phone in. Plus, it charges your device while you're playing. So, so you instead of using Switch or Claw, instead of using joysticks, but you kind of hold it like a controller, so it fits in your hands better. So you can use you don't have to use as many fingers to hold it, so you use more fingers to play. Plus, it's constantly charging. It's just all around nice.
Yeah, and if you like to hold a device that's bigger than your phone, ladies and gentlemen, this is the device for you.
Mm-hmm. You're 114%.
Looks like Sven, and just for fun, continue to throw shots over here at Jordan of Meeseeks of Forsaken Gaming. Can't quite get any hits on him.
Yeah, because I was fucking medding up, bro.
Wow, it's fun. It's just those. I didn't know how to right there.
It looks like somebody wanted to let us know in a very aggressive way that they were using medical supplies.
Literally a hard peak fucking time.
To heal up.
They find 3 because they jump as far away from the fucking plane as they can.
Say that again, Pickford. I'm sorry. Our special guest is interrupting you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't hear. I can't hear him. Oh. Damn. Someone's on alt chat. I hate it when I can't hear the alt chat. What are they saying?
Very, very upset about something. It involves doing something while also applying medical supplies. It looks like Forsaken Gaming Red is coming up behind SpaceX, and I wonder if Payne's going to pull out his weapon and maybe go after this team. Or maybe he just didn't see this team.
Forsaken Gaming, people, those guys are right behind SpaceX. So yes, I want to see this. If this is going to, they're right behind him.
This is a 3-minute delay, so it'll be interesting to see if either one of these teams realizes there next to each other and decide to direct their attention at the other.
Oh man, Sven's looking right at Trick. He's right behind these two booths. They know that there's another team there because they're both in defensive mode. Sven pushing on Trick. Oh, but Sven gets knocked from behind by Mask. But Max Trick finishes it. Wow. Jerry, good night. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it for them. That's it for just for fun. They're knocked out. Trick taking himself a little adrenaline shot. The rest of the Meeseeks Jordan, Meeseeks Max, and Gold. Gold was able to figure out how to get to his right team this time, so kudos to him. And if you look right next to, you see those giant chains right next to Boot Camp. Obviously, a film tie-in to the new Godzilla vs. Kong movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are you excited about that movie, Pickford?
Yeah, I've always been a Godzilla fan more than Kong, so we'll have to see who wins.
I think it's pretty apparent who will win that battle.
I hope it's a definitive, winner. I hope they don't try to do some, bullshit time. I mean, I think Godzilla could kill him.
Yeah, they're probably going to just do some bullshit like they did with Batman versus Superman.
Well, I mean, Batman versus Superman is a whole different issue because Superman could literally just I mean, that's like Batman versus Superman is like it's like Brock Lesnar versus my grandmother. I mean, there's no feasible way in history that Batman could beat Superman. But so the way that they did it was at least the most plausible way by using the kryptonite bombs and because all Superman would have to do is just get 10 miles away and just shoot him with his laser beams in his face coil, like where his mouth is exposed, and just blow that and just turn him off right there. I mean, but Superman took it easy on him, and then he started farting around with those stupid grenade bombs.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, that Zack Snyder Justice League quite good.
Oh really?
Yes. If I watched the 4-hour episode version, quite good. If DC was making movies like that, they wouldn't be getting their ass kicked by Marvel so hard.
I was forced to watch it. Somebody strapped me
the
into
the 4-hour version.
Yes. I'm into a lot of kinky things, and somebody strapped me to a chair and forced me to watch it. And I have to say, Pickford, not my favorite.
I loved it. I think it's so much better than Josh Whedon's. It opened up so many opportunities if they were going to make more movies. Obviously, I now understand who the f is Steppenwolf. Who gives a shit? And the way that they had Red Darkseid in and Grandma Goody and all a lot of Easter eggs, and I thought it was really good. Set up a perfect Flash a standalone movie. I mean, I thought it was really good. And then I'm sick of this Superman's too OP. Whoa!
Great state of New Hampshire taking out OUTcast Alpha.
Holy crap! Holy! Clip it twice and send it to me 3 times.
Good
Ladies and gentlemen,
good work, Flushing Brownie.
This is maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Great state of New Hampshire here in the broadcast booth, talking their shit, saying great job taking out Brownie.
Who died? Who died from New Hampshire? And that so everybody died except for Black Kenobi, a guy we have not talked a lot about.
The two of the members of Great State of New Hampshire were taken out by Outcast Bravo from a good distance.
Here comes Snuggles to try to take out Black Kenobi. Oh, look how close that was. Look how close he was. Like, just a couple HP. Black Kenobi, we haven't talked to him a lot. One of the unsung members of New Hampshire, but still a full-fledged member. A quiet gentleman. Did take out the Outcast team that was doing very well. He signed out in 15th place. Not going to give him a lot of points. 2 points to be exact. As we have 13 teams left.
We do have T for P battling it out here with Mobile Warriors. What version of Mobile Warriors are we going to get? We're unsure as of right now.
That's a very good question.
This is a team that has been known to take out some top tier teams from time to time, but do they hardly ever continue carrying that momentum into other battles within that match.
And it looks like Autobots are taking a page out of 10 HP, out there swimming. And looks like Mystic doesn't see them out there. I mean, if he did, it'd be just easy kills.
Looks like he's looking for some grub worms or something.
I guess so. I mean, they could have some easy kills of the entire Autobots team swimming into the zone. But it looks like it's T for P getting into it with Mobile Warriors, and so it looks like that's going to allow 8 Autobots to get right in there.
T for P Zeno has already been knocked once by this Mobile Warriors team, but it looks like T for P able to get over there, get him picked up, get him back into the match. Very important for them to do that, as Zeno is one of the top players on this team, if not the top player.
And Feppo, the only player left of that Forsaken Red team, a team currently top 5. Feppo, the team has 0 kills. Somebody's just trying to stay alive right now to keep them in that top 5 position.
Zohan almost getting knocked by Zeno. Mystic almost getting knocked by Zeno. Looks like they're down to 3 players. Pretty Boy D taking down Mystic there. Oh, Mobile Warriors does have 4 members. Zeno now starts to rotate around. Mobile Warriors just like that, down to 3. Have 3 players down.
And now as this circle is going to start rotating in the next 25 seconds, team's going to push in. You got Autobots right there. They're going to hold T out of the zone. Although Naruto does get knocked almost instantaneously, so have to see what Autobots is going to do with this, and they're holding this area. Are they going to hold T for P off, or are the team going to come from the top? What's going to happen in this position?
Zeno continuing to push in, going after Autobots, getting incredibly aggressive here, not wasting any time. Jake sees Zeno returns the favor and ends up getting a knock on him. Rain, Rogue, the only 2 players that are left standing on this team. Rain
takes out
shots,
Pretty
takes
Boy.
Down Pretty Boy D.
And there's
the finish
spin out of him.
Pretty Boy D. Now
Then Rain
Zeno
gets knocked.
Rogue. Has his
Knocks him.
teammate take him down, which was Dodger.
Dodger
gets
goes down
knocked
by
Jake. Zeno gets knocked by Jake.
Oh, jeez.
Can the Autobots do something here? Forgotten has a great distance to cover here. Looks like he's gonna try and get Dodger up instead of going.
And he's gonna pick him up too. They gotta push now. Because you let Dodger get up, you have an advantage too. Oh no, they're not gonna take it because Rogue is gonna heal up, and so is Jake. So they're gonna let them. They're gonna let. Oh, what a this is. They're gonna let them get all. They blew an opportunity right here.
Dodger.
Oh boy, had a bad decision.
Rogue. Rain also knocked. Jake gonna get the pickup here on Rain, it appears. Now he's gonna go over to Rogue. Zone pushing in. Dodger throwing a grenade over there in the direction of Rain, and Rogue gets a knock. Jake the only one left standing, and they get the finish on the
Wow.
An incredible turn of events there.
Wow, Autobots completely outplayed right there. I mean, they had them. I mean, all they do is, wow. Well, T4P is going to be staying around. That's why T4P is in second place right now. Because of the players like that, they're able to stay alive and then fight the battle. Our Autobots did not push it when they had the opportunity, and it cost them. And now, speaking of that, it looks like the T4P is going to run right into a full Misfire team. So let's see if Pickford even knows they're coming behind them. No, they don't, because they're getting shot from behind. This T4P team. They didn't think that anybody would be behind them. Elusive now knocked. They had no idea T4P was behind them. And now Bogman's way overexposed on the side. I don't know where he's going. Bogman just literally ran at them like he was going to shoot them with his good looks. And speaking of just completely misplaying this game, these guys are literally running at the position. Obviously, they didn't know what was on there, and they just get absolutely decimated by this T4P team.
SpaceX with 3 of their players down right now, and that's going to do it. OUTcast Bravo getting the finish on SpaceX after most of the work being done by Forsaken Gaming. T4P have to be very, very happy with these results that are coming out.
Yeah, I mean, all these kills, all they're doing right now is all cake. They ran through 2 teams and they completely outplayed 2 squads in 30 seconds.
Zeno, Dodger, the only 2 players left on this teams that are still standing. 5 teams are remaining. Forsaken Gaming, OUTcast Bravo, also Men of 4 Black, who had a strong finish last match, and 10 HP, as you could probably guess, 10 HP playing for
just Goldie in the water, hiding in the water underneath right next to the dock. So good for them. It's now Goldie's got to get in. So I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what I'm looking at here. Let's see what's going on. Goldie just gonna try and heal off.
That's such a bad idea. At least get that kill right there. What are you doing? There you go. Now finish him. There you go. Now get there. You go.
Gets the kill there on Men of 4 Black. I can only imagine they are not happy with that. He's still around. Zeno alive, just trying to stay afloat for as long as he can. 4 teams are left. Zeno getting a knock here on Elmamont from a long distance. Now going to push a little bit closer, trying to get to the zone. Trick, the only one left standing from Forsaken Gaming in that OUTcast Bravo battle. Men of 4 Black with 3 of their members left standing, as one of them was taken out by Goldie. So you have 2 top tier teams, 2 top 5 teams, really 2 top 3 teams in the standings. Still in this match, each of those teams with 1 player.
And then you have a team currently in 13th with 3 players. So it's a pretty good, matchup, because if one of these teams focuses on one of the players, it gives a chance maybe if Trick knocks a player and Zeno knocks a player, then it's wide open. So just because it's a 3v1 does not mean that it's somehow going to be. Oh wow! Never mind. Lucky just smokes the shit out of Trick. Now it's only up to Zeno. Now it's the case of where Zeno's at. Zeno going to heal off.
Pushing in.
What are you doing?
This is it for Zeno. Zeno going to kill himself.
What an idiot!
That way, none of the points goes to Men of 4 Black.
Wow, that's the coward's way out there, folks. I don't care. Men of 4 is going to score that many points. You're in 13th place overall. You're currently in 2nd place. That's what a 2nd place team does. Kills themselves. Shit. Anyway, that's weak. Men of 4 Black wins it with 7 points. 2nd place T4P with 10 points for 2nd place. 3rd place, Forsaken Gaming Red with 17 kills. Forsaken Gaming with 17 kills. So up to old school Forsaken Gaming with Trick with 7 kills himself. OUTcast Bravo with 4 kills, 10 HP in 5th place with 1 kill. SpaceX in 6th place with 3 kills. 7th place Men of 4. The home team, the varsity team, with 1 kill. And in 8th place, Misfire with 0 kills. As we're going to go into the 4th match, and hopefully we'll have the. Let's see. Hold on. Let me.
Hopefully.
Oh, there she is, a woman that has streamed. I swear, I saw the other day she streamed, I think, 19 straight hours.
I did.
So, Suda, do we have a commercial there, Duke?
Yes, we have 2 commercials we have to play.
As soon as we run through these commercials, we'll spend some time with the queen herself, Chibi Toto. So just stay tuned as soon as these commercials are over.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, HyperX Scrim Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. HyperX Scrim Season 2.
There we go.
For the silver condom sock things for your fingers. And the other one was earbuds. You can get them wired or wireless.
Oh, are those the ones you're giving out today?
No, we're giving the charge, the charge clutch today.
Yeah.
So have you got your ticket yet? Have you got at least one of your ticket, Chibi?
I have not. I've been bad. Here, let me just do it right now.
You've been bad.
You've been bad.
I've been real bad.
So are you done with are you done pushing yet? Are you done grinding?
Are you kidding me? No. We finally got two of our boys, or 3 of our boys into Ace, but I started out at Gold 1, so my grind is a little bit harder than theirs.
Oh my god! You literally played for 19 and a half straight hours the other day. In fact, let me pull up this VOD. Let me pull up this VOD thing. So she's on this grind thing. I know about it because I like to go in there and exchange my points for her to kick players off of our team, and she's not allowing that right now because she's a little jerk.
Wow.
So I go into her chat. And I just harass everybody in the chat because I can't kick anybody out. So let's see. Well, I was only one person. I want to.
I know.
So you got. Let's see. There is. If you want, you can get your money's worth. You have past broadcasts. You have yesterday's was 7 hours and 46 minutes. Then the day before that, 4:24. Then only an hour. Then before that, 19 hours and 14 minutes. Before that, 11 hours and 9 minutes. Duke, if you want to learn how to stream, you might want to take notes here for putting some time in. And then before that, 11 hours. 11 hours. This is what this woman does. 11 hours, 11 and a half hours.
You know what's funny? Is all of these were... I started streaming midway of my play because since we were ranking, I've been playing while I'm at work and after work. So I'm pretty much 20 hours round the day just playing fucking PUBG and then sleeping or eating and pooping the rest of the 4 hours.
Well, I know that you do like to eat while you play because if you do watch, she does poop on stream while she's playing. You can hear her, but but since they're so,
I thought there might have been a camera.
No, well, she's very small, so they're little bird poops.
No,
she's a very tiny little person.
Little
now, you have a wonderful stream except for one complete speaking of turds, and that is Farfer. Why have you not banned that piece of crap yet?
I cannot ban him. He's still a good human deep down inside somewhere.
Never met him. If you don't know who Farfer is a German who's also a furry. He dresses up in various animal costumes, and then they like to rub on each other. Although, little known fact, Farfer has never kissed a girl that he wasn't related to.
I did not know that.
Yes, I did. I said I asked him. He's never kissed a girl that he wasn't related to, like an aunt or a mom or something like that.
Wow.
So I told Farfer to listen tonight. Hopefully, you guys can clip this and send it to Farfer so he can hear what I'm saying about him in front of this entire stream. Because this is what I do about this guy.
He sounds like somebody that we need to invite to the hacienda.
He is a furry, so he isn't just some weird shit.
He might fit in there. Right now, though, I think it's his bedtime right now because it's 1 a.m. in Germany or something weird like that.
Well, this morning
there's no bedtime at the hacienda.
I did tell him to.
Dude.
I did. Oh no, not the hacienda. I did tell him to show up tonight. I did tell him that maybe he probably forgot.
Well, I was playing with him an hour ago, and he was just like, "I'm going to sleep," and I was like, "Okay." I didn't remind him, so that might have been my fault.
Well, that's what a little soy boy like Farfer would do. So everybody just clip all this and let's send it to him. Just make these clips and then I can play it for him on next time Chibi streams and he's playing because he doesn't talk very much. Chibi, this could all go away if you would just allow me to kick him off, use my points. But since you don't allow me to, I'm going to use this this format as a way to bully him.
Media format, got it.
Now,
the cake and everything else is coming back. It's just I think this is going to be my last week. If I don't hit it, I'm just gonna go.
Well,
back
you've got 6, who's pretty good. I will admit 6.
Yeah.
Who else is on your merry band of morons?
Nameless, which is
is very good.
Nameless is.
Nameless is good. Yeah, Nameless is OP. Okay, I'll give you that.
I've been playing a lot with I think it's what is it AI or A1 today? Today used to be on one of our other friends' teams, and then he switched to another clan, and so I've been playing with him. I've been playing with Overdose Garbage, who's also a pretty decent player.
Well, I've heard of Overdose. Overdose is what's his name was on that team? The guy who's constantly like #1 in squads for a bunch of seasons. Whatever his name was, I forget though.
I've been playing with Dune. Who else have I been playing with? I've been playing with a lot of different people.
You know what you haven't been? You know you haven't been playing with a lot?
Pickford.
That's right. One time, and I got like 4 matches, and she kicked me out.
You went to bed. You were like, "I'm an old man. Gotta get my 4 hours of sleep."
That is true. That is true. It was about 3 in the morning, and she was. And you know what? I woke up. I literally woke up. They were still playing. I did chores, went out to lunch, came back,
still playing.
and they're still playing. So I'll tell you what. If you want to get your money's worth, go over to twitch.tv/Chibitoto. That's ChibitoTO. And hit that follow, subscribe. You will get your money's worth. She has not only does she have a bunch of she interacts stuff. You can earn all sorts of chibi points. She has all sorts of weird stuff she'll do. You know,
weird.
You know,
a little bit. You know.
Yeah. Yes. As for Daddy on the plane is a definite. Daddy on the plane is a definite one. She'll stretch, hydrate. You get every episode. She spends 3 to 7 hours to figure out what to eat.
But I make everybody hungry, and then they decide to go eat themselves. So that's
Then that's what she does. She just asks everybody, and then she never decides, and then she might just orders. And then she's like, "Why did I order this? I didn't even want this." You spent literally 3 hours.
And then I don't even get the food that I want. That's
yes.
That's
oh
the
yes.
worst part.
And then you can watch her like try to like transcribe exactly what she wants in order. Please don't forget. I only need.
I totally forgot I did that.
I only want half cheese because I'm lactose intolerant, but I still want some cheese, so I only want half.
That a little bit, not a lot.
Please only. And can you have and only take some of the bread off, not all the bread, because I don't want any carbs, but I still love bread. And then she gets and it's not what she wants, and she wonders why. So anyway, these are all the adventures that you're gonna get when you listen to Chibi. It's a great time. As we go into the last match, we have 1 more week. Good luck to OUTcast Bravo. They did a good match tonight. They're currently in 12th place. But can they keep that up? We'll have to find out.
Like first, Bravo was doing good, and now Alpha is taking back that placement for us.
Yes, I'm surprised at that because they finished 5th last season. I mean, one time they were in 15th place, and they're doing quite well. So
they are.
Kudos to them. Alpha. So I will talk to you next week, and I'll probably talk to you whenever I see you on stream. And I will harass. And again, Farfer sucks.
Okay, bye, Duke.
Bye, Chibi.
No shit. Like she streamed for 19 hours, and it wasn't even like it wasn't even a gimmick stream. It wasn't like I'm gonna stream 24 hours or like some sort of anniversary stream. It's legit just like she got on and didn't stop streaming for. I'll tell you how long it was exactly. I mean, she streams for like 12 hours.
How the fuck are we supposed to go Severny?
Hey, Metaphor, where's the 10 HP fan?
19 hours.
Raise your hand.
My name is Lakoto. Come and buy Rolexes from my shop. I'm supporting
Yo,
my
y'all. 10 HP, bro.
Mommy, you're bad.
That's alright.
Hey, mommy,
mommy iOS look bad as
Somebody,
fuck.
somebody told their mommy that they're bad.
Eat Dookie, can eat Dookie, no cap.
Oh, that's when you exchange mommy on the plane? Oh, that's a good one.
Boobs.
Or daddy on the plane?
He has really massive boobs.
That's one of the things you can exchange your points for. And then she calls for her daddy on the plane while the people are jumping. It's quite nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, before we get into this match,
Send Bob and back, Napier.
Some scores. Let's see what we got, sir.
Thirst for points, sitting in first place with 93 points. Second place, MŠF Black, jumping over OUTcast Alpha, 74 points. Third place, Forsaken Gaming with a 1-point lead over OUTcast Alpha, 61 and 60. Forsaken Gaming Red in 5th place with 44 points. MŠF in 6th place with 40 points. 7th place, Top Strikers, 39 points. 8th place, 10 HP, 39 points. 9th place, SpaceX, gaining
9th place.
a little ground there with 37 points. In 10th place, Autobots with 31. Just outside the top 10 is Tequila Shots.
Wow. Look at Daddy Clown's outfit, and he has a hand glider for a parachute, and he has a Godzilla outfit. Quite nice, I'm not gonna lie.
We do have two teams very, very close to one another right now. That is SpaceX and Top Strikers. Top Strikers came into the first match doing quite well for themselves, getting a 2nd place finish, and since then has been absolute garbage.
Now this Forsaken Gaming, you know, they're up there. This Top Strikers. We talk about, like, you know, we need to get into a battle early. Even if SpaceX wins this is one of those pound of flesh matches where they might be able to beat Top Strikers, but how many are they going to lose in this battle? 1 player, 2 players? I mean, Ghost is a high quality player. These are some good players. So, can SpaceX, if they're going to get this victory, what is it going to cost them? And then if they lose a player or two, how's that going to affect them in this last match? Because Junie is way separated over there. What's that?
I'm going to go ahead and predict it right here, right now. Pickford. SpaceX loses the battle between them in Forsaken.
It could be because if I'm Top Strikers, if they know that Junie is there, if this GT, whatever his name is, in Karma, Jiren, and Mafia, they know that Junie's right here. They need to push him by themselves. They've had a great opportunity to 4v1 this person. If they probably don't know he's there because he's just prone. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they don't know he's there. But and kudos to Junie for not only is he he's not staying in the building, he's staying outside the building. So if they do jump in, they don't automatically see him. They have to go outside the building. There's no real point for them to go that far outside the building. So he's got a nice spot right there.
It looks like they know that Giuliani's in this area, and it appears Giuliani hears them pushing in. That's GT and Karma Jiren.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy Goto and Drago starting to push in to get closer to Giuliani. Ghost way out there all by himself, so you have Junie all by themselves, and also Ghost all by themselves, though Junie is in a little bit more danger as Mafia is very, very close to him. And if he's not careful, Junie sees him, takes him down. He's gonna try and get the finish, but Mafia able to get behind that tractor or the truck in just enough time. Mafia getting finished there by Junie now. Karma, looks like Karma's gonna battle it out here with Daddy. The knock there, GT gets knocked. I mean, you would think, Pickford. I'm a little
They pushed them together. I mean, it's just like when a team plays together. It's a team that's playing 4 just separate people versus 4 players play together.
I'm a little flabbergasted. You're dropping there. You know that there's another team in that area, and what does everybody do? They spread out. Both teams And both teams did it. Very sad. Very, very sad performance on both teams. I mean, if I was SpaceX, I would not be excited about those kills. Good luck, I'd say. Good luck on their side. That's okay. They don't know that because they're drinking the smooth brain strategery.
Sick Gaming taking out. They took out Misfire with their two main turds, Fat Boy and Peep.
PP asked for me to give a moan in stream, but I can't do that. I don't want to direct the attention away from this exciting gameplay to some exciting bedroom sounds. Didn't they ban somebody on Twitch for doing something like that?
Do what? Well, moaning sounds? Yeah, I do.
They did, what was it called? They were doing ASMR and used the term daddy during it.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know. It could be. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Well, everybody's pretty spread out right now, although there are some teams coming into the zone. Clown is now on the OUTcast Alpha team with Blaze, Sarge, and Brownie. Still not a bad team here. I guess they're pulling out all the stops for this final match as they are currently sitting in 4th place. I don't imagine they're going to take over 1st place in this match, but 2nd place is certainly in reach. Driving into closer to the middle of the circle, they find themselves a compound. This is textbook play here by Brownie. Seems like he's pushing this team into going into the zone. I wonder, Pickford.
Hey, Peep's got the hang glider, or the motorized hang glider. Peep's in the motorized hang glider. He crashed into a tree, but I think he's gonna try again.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what he can do here. You think he's going to be able to fly this thing, Pickford?
No, he'll get it off the ground, but then he'll crash it within 30 seconds of it having it in the air. If I had to guess.
He's got some air.
He's got it. He's got some air. No, watch. Here goes. Here goes. Can he keep it though? Oh!
He made it!
He made it past the 2 trees. Can he keep it going? He's going down!
No.
He's going down! No! We're up! Oh, what an idiot!
Very sad. Looks like you may have just been trying to find a vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't consider that very skillful though, Pickford.
No, that was sad. He just
lucky.
pushed it in a general direction and hoped it didn't crash.
Yeah. Very typical. Much like how he plays the game, he just points and shoots. Doesn't really aim. He just hopes the bullets hit somebody. He's gotten lucky a number of times, and now he's getting shot at by SpaceX. SpaceX coming from across the bridge there. And now we have a little bit of a battle Tequila Shots. Tequila Shots and Forsaken Gaming currently in 3rd place. If they get knocked right here, I imagine you can at least give 3rd place to OUTcast Alpha.
Yes, you're probably right.
Tequila Shots in a bad position here because they don't want to get taken down by Forsaken Gaming, but they also don't want OUTcast Alpha to leapfrog Forsaken Gaming in the standings for tonight's scrims.
So it gets, each decision has layers upon layers.
A Trick able to get a knock on Broda here. And now Samson, Truny, Tryhard, starting to push in a little bit closer. A little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
Thrown at Trick. Samson able to do too much damage on him. Ends up having to retreat because Gold able to have Trick's back there as Truny drives by and goes into the compound down below. Now it's a 3 versus 2 battle. Looks like Trick's gonna go after Truny. Trick ends up getting shot at by Tryhard, but unable to do too much damage. Grenades being thrown left and right at Trick. Truny, Tryhard throwing shots at Gold. Gold able to duck, dive, dodge over behind the building that he was shooting from behind. Protect himself a little bit there. And if Samson's not careful enough, might end up having to deal with encountering SpaceX. SpaceX able to get a knock here on Samson. Very unlike SpaceX here. Getting aggressive here.
They are. So they really keep this up, though.
I mean, they could try, but ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty obvious. My prediction's coming to fruition once again.
What's that?
SpaceX is going to lose 1st place again to T4P. Looks like they're having a chit-chat here with Samson. Knocked. Gold able to fight off Tequila Shots, and Tequila Shots going out in 13th place. A very, very poor performance here from Tequila Shots tonight. And you can bet your sweet ass that OUTcast Alpha, looking at the kill feeds, thinking this is an opportunity for us fellas to gain quite a bit of ground. So what do you do here, Pickford, if you're OUTcast Alpha? Do you just wait in the zone?
OUTcast Alpha doesn't have to do anything. They just stay where they're at. They're in the zone. They're on the top of this compound. They like to hold these high areas. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just play passive unless somebody pushes you. If you push them, then push through them and attack them. If you see a compound you want, go and take it. I prefer compounds to hills. That's just my opinion. But play passive. It's like almost like a rattlesnake. A rattlesnake isn't going to strike unless you attack it. It's not just going to go out and find you and attack you. But if someone comes and tries to push you, you blow them up. But if they don't, you don't just look to pick fights right now. You try to get those places pushed. You already have 5 kills. And then if you stay around for another 10 minutes, there's going to be more kills to get because by definition, you have to get more kills because or you die. So this and here they go. But right now they got to push really hard on New Hampshire. New Hampshire's pushing in them.
Like
exactly.
Right
that's just what I should do it. As soon
as
there you go. That's perfect. As soon as you see a team come up, you all push together as hard as you possibly can. You see Brownie, Clown, Sarge all pushing together, get the knocks, Not all the 3 different locations, 4 different locations. You saw that with Misfight. You see that with some of the Autobots, stuff like that. They're all spread out. They're not on the same page.
And now they know Daddy Clown here getting shot at from Eat Dookie.
If I'm Brownie, I'm pushing everybody to Eat Dookie to take him out. It looks like they finishing him off too.
Doesn't look like they're gonna go after him, although they are keeping tabs on where he could potentially be at. They continue to look around but can't find him. Eat Dookie just gonna run and try to get placement points. Very smart, very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Dookie. Eat Dookie. But you know, incredible gameplay. Currently our second place team, men up for black, only with 1 member left standing in this match, and it looks like Beanbag here is just gonna hold this position, wait as long as they possibly can, and just get placement points, maybe hoping to hold on to that second place finish.
Exactly. I think that's right. Now you've done a lot. Just don't throw it away. Don't ruin a good night with some bad decisions at the very end. We said so often that we call it the shit sandwich or a bunch of other terms, but teams do very, very well and they kind of throw it away at the very end. There's still 12 teams. You want to get yourself at least the top 10, and once you get the top 10, you want to go for that top 5.
Looks like SpaceX continuing to push, going after Trick now. Junie gonna throw a Molotov at Trick, make him burn to death. Very aggressive there. Very aggressive on a man crawling around, bleeding to death. I kind of like it. SpaceX looks to be playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder.
I think they have to. I mean, what are they in 9th place right now?
First teasing Samson on top of the hill, then burning Trick alive with the Molotov. Now it looks like Gold gonna push west. We bit west, and it looks like he's just gonna hide in this little shack here. Very frightened, very scared of the other teams that are surrounding him, which is SpaceX, T4P, and 10 HP. Now, let's go back to OUTcast Alpha here, Pickford. We know how much they love to find specific places in the zone. Looks like they've drawn their attention on men of 4 and quite the going down. As this team's trying to maybe drive away, are they gonna let Mommy bleed to death? But Pickford here, OUTcast Alpha, you see the zone has changed. It's not working in your favor anymore. You're at the top left corner of the circle, very edge of the zone.
Yes. They've got to make a decision here. If they're going to push down to the center, there's 2 compounds. There's actually a whole little city right there. So they can either push down to there, into that 8-house compound, or they can push down all the way down to Ferry Pier. But otherwise, with that said, if they do stay up there on top of this hill, they have good 360 cover. They can hold it at least until this circle. So maybe you hold it to this circle, then immediately when it closes down, you want to rush in. But right now, they've waited too long, I think, now. So they got to either stay where they're at, or if they push now, even if you do make it to a compound, there's other teams in compounds that are going to shoot at you guys and drive by. You got to kind of stay where you're at this point.
Now, Forsaken Gaming has been eliminated at the hands of SpaceX.
It could be like Brownie and just beat the trees with your pan. This is what happens when your Ritalin runs out.
It appears that Gold is not happy with SpaceX getting aggressive and chasing after him. says a few choice words in the chat.
Who did that? Who said that? What?
Gold.
Gold said what? He hates
like what is this game in chasing? This is why SpaceX is dog water.
Is dog water a negative thing? Is that like a bad term?
No, I think it's a life source for man's best friend, so I can't imagine.
I know. I think dog water is like a good thing. Oh, I'm very happy with the water my dog drinks. I'm very happy that he gets it.
Yeah.
I love my doggy dog.
Maybe he's being funny.
Could be.
I don't know. Well, we're on board with the OUTcast Alpha. So switch it up. Looks like T for P. Very close to the Mobile Warrior knock, and now I'm getting a second knock. Mobile Warriors. Team that just seems to appear out of nowhere. Eddie.
Now the circle going down. Now you see them. They're pushing right away. They're not waiting after this next circle comes out. Now the question is, where are they going to come? They're going to come off this hill. And there's going to be people. They know that people are going to be down here. That they've already rotated. How are they going to rotate in here? This is what could be a problem for OUTcast.
Now, Forsaken Gaming Red going to the crate here, rotating around the beach, and now as U-turn tries to drive away, ends up getting a tire pop. Looks like he might be able to get away.
The OUTcast was able to get in there, but they came down from the side and pushed back up.
Looks like he's going to be able to swim over to where Forsaken Gaming Red is going, which is very pure. T for P, holding that compound. One of, it looks like 3 compounds in the circle. OUTcast Alpha having the other, and Forsaken Gaming Red looking to go over to the 3rd compound, which is far east of where the new zone is. SpaceX over in this the northeast side of this new zone. See what Forsaken Game 4 points, which was at the very beginning of this match. BP with 2 of the kills. Good for him. Now we get on board here with their 2nd place team of the night right now. That's Beanbag. And now he's getting shot at by the great state of New Hampshire's Nut and crashes his vehicle into a picnic table. That's going to be a 10th place finish for Men of 4 Black, giving OUTcast Alpha here quite the opportunity to leapfrog them. They do have 8 kill points. I'm not entirely sure what Men of 4 Black had. Guess we could look it up.
Well, looks like that Men of 4 team is going to try to rotate into OUTcast Alpha, along with 10 HP coming down also.
10 HP getting blown up here by Men of 4 as they start to rotate in. Though Goldie is still alive on top of the hill, so 10 HP is not entirely out of this match. real deal here has been knocked out of minute 4. OUTcast Alpha 13 points away from minute 4 Black. They do have 8 points, so now they only need 5 more points to cover. OUTcast Alpha gonna push over to where Brownie's at. And now Dookie getting in on the mix from way out deep in the woods, throwing some shots and getting some kills. And now he has to rotate around as T4P starts throwing shots, and now Sarge getting the finish on Dookie. But wait, did they just? Yeah, they did. OUTcast.
No, OUTcast gonna get down. Get down. Although no one's down in there, and I don't know where they're gonna. And I don't know how they're gonna get down there and where they're gonna hold up at.
OUTcast Alpha though with 11 points, so it's obviously they've already jumped the 3rd spot, which was Forsaken Gaming, and they're looking to jump that 2nd spot, which I believe they do have because of placement points over Mina 4 Black. So they will gain quite a bit of ground on tequila shots, making things very, very interesting. SpaceX is still in this match. 6 teams remaining. SpaceX.
And now, losing Mobile Warriors hit T4P running through that Forsaken Gaming red team. Only U-turns up left.
All by himself over in that shack over there on the east side. Yeah, he's the only one that's in the new circle. T4P, they will have to get a move on. Furthest team away from the new zone. Brownie was knocked. Don't know by whom. Sarge gonna be able to get over there and get the pickup. Puts his hand on his back, tells him everything's gonna be okay. 4 teams are remaining, and one of them happens to be SpaceX. Another one, BTE barely holding on. BTE. It's pretty much between 3 of the top 5 teams in the scrims this Scrim Season 2, presented by HyperX. Pretty Boy D moves a little bit closer to the zone, looking around. Alpha looking to get the finish on Mr. Blaze. Brownie throwing shots at Pretty Boy D, but unable to get a knock on him. T4P now using their convoy to get over closer where Pretty Boy D is. Seeing SpaceX ride up into that over there. Junie going down by Zeno. Brownie. Oh, Brownie taken down. Brownie the only one left standing on that team. Between T4P and SpaceX in this last match.
OUTcast Alpha knocked out. Space. This is just what we want to see. This is BT gonna play spoiler here, dude? Shino just caught just in no man's land right now.
Shino trying to figure out what to do, decides to look up and then
go back man, down. Doesn't know whether to shit or run. I mean, if I was Shino right now, I would be like, oh no, oh god, what do I do? Just stay down, Shino. Just stay down and collect points. They're not worried about you. Oh, now they are. Someone just threw that.
Grenade being thrown at Shino. Another grenade being thrown at Shino. Unable to hit. Zeno gonna get Dodger up, it appears. Shino continue to try and take a peek. Knows that there's another team behind him. SpaceX gonna have to get a move on here, but T4P so spread out, it's gonna be hard to kind of pick out exactly where they're at. Each one of their members knows that SpaceX is in this area right behind this building. Shots being thrown in. Getting knocked here by Dodger. 8 seconds to go before the zone starts to push in. Pretty boy D rotating around. Shinu still in the middle.
Just playing smart. Just don't.
And now Shinu goes down by Daddy. Go to.
Gives his team a 3rd place finish for BTE.
Should have probably let Shinu play spoiler there.
Yeah.
As he was focused on T for P instead. And now the zone pushes in, smoke being thrown left and right. Each one of SpaceX very low on health. Shino gets knocked by Giuliani. Low on health is Junie. Daddy Go To is able to get a heal off here. Forgotten gets behind a rock. Dodger gets knocked here by Giuliani. Forgotten gets a knock on Daddy Go To. Junie gets knocked here. Grenade thrown in the direction of Forgotten. Boy D, can SpaceX get their first ever victory in a scrim match on Friday nights?
Oh, wow. What a play. I love that grenade. Then as soon as they hot popped, they jumped in there to finish him off. Great play by SpaceX at the very end. So we should clip that and watch it. Although SpaceX, you assholes!
They have very weak sounding shots.
What a bunch of assholes. SpaceX does have a great play. Daddy Go To said, F you, Duke. He got 11 kills in that last match. 18 overall for SpaceX. 18 kills. Plus, that's 48 points in that last match for SpaceX. Wow. They have a show up for that last match. T for P, though, continuing what they do, not having bad matches. 2nd place with 10 kills. 3rd place, BTE, played very, very well with 1 kill. 4th place, OUTcast Alpha, doing what they do best, which is not have bad matches. With Daddy Clown, Blaze, OP, Brownie, and Sarge. Pretty much going through bribing and taking players from whatever place they can. Getting themselves 8, 10, 11 kills. Forsaken Gaming, Red, with 4 kills in 5th place. 6th place, Mobile Warriors with 2 kills. 7th place, Metaphor, the home team with 2 kills. In the great state of Hampshire, finishing off in 8th place with 1 kill.
Yeah, they won that last match, but still not enough. T for P takes the lead. We'll have the official results for the night a little bit, hopefully very soon.
Look at those scores in here and see how it finishes out. I mean, BTA I think did very, very well. For a team that we don't normally see a lot of, so kudos to them.
Let's see here. Wait for the results, but it looks like very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yes. I think these are the final results. Entirely sure. Lagotu says we had to. Sorry.
What, had to win at the end?
I guess so. I don't know. Like,
I mean, he did. He Lagatu just like pulled his pants down and slapped everybody in the face.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I mean, 11 kills in the last match. He told Duke.
Legato
said, "Suck it."
Coming from the guy that finally got a victory on Friday nights.
Wow.
One week to go. First ever victory. Wow. Very impressive.
He said, "Here's 11 kills for you, Duke. How does it taste?"
Well, I mean, considering they've been the first place team all season long, it's about time they did something, showcase what they've been about all season long, instead of being so nervous around the Duke. Maybe things have changed for them. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But thirst for points. These are the official results here, Brownie.
Yes, they are in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. First place finish and your new first place team. Thirst for points with 125 points. They will take the lead over SpaceX. And
once again, another flip-flop.
Yes, with 1 week to go. Can they hold on? Or are they gonna just give it right back to them again? I don't know. We'll see. Second place, OUTcast Alpha with 87 points. Ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
OUTcast Alpha gaining some very important real estate there on tequila shots. Third place, SpaceX jumping from 9th place to 3rd with 85 points. Fourth place, Men of 4 Black with 81
So they're going to
points.
push up from 13th place. Or, from 13th place. They should move up.
And 5th place, Forsaken Gaming with 69 points. Tequila Shots finishing in 10th place. So, yes, very important. Very, very important.
It's tightening up that fourth and fifth. The fourth and fifth will tighten up. It will spread out a little bit between third and fourth, but fourth and fifth will. So it's coming down. 3 more scrims. I mean, pretty much the only thing that's guaranteed is that third will not catch second, but first and second is still in play. Third and fourth and fifth and sixth all still in play going in to the last week. This is what we were hoping for. This is what we always wanted. This is what we didn't get in the first season because of 187. But now, every single position in the top 5 is still up for grabs going into the last week. After all this many scrims, this many matches, this is what you hope for, and this is going to happen. So it's just going to get more sweaty, more stressful. People are getting pissed off at each other. I've heard it in Discords. People shit talking each other. Tell them I can't wait. It's just you can just feel the stress building. And Brownie is very handsome.
Yeah, we have to go, Pickford. I have to go into SpaceX's room. I have to make sure that they did not get a hold of the highly potent Duke juice.
The good shit.
Yes. I gotta make sure they didn't get a hold of the White Tiger. It seems that maybe somebody switched out.
Oh, you make sure they only stay with the Fugazi.
The smooth brain strategery. It looks like they may have gotten a hold of something a little bit more potent. That's how they ended up getting that big victory there. In that
good
match.
Point.
Yeah,
Good.
I have to double check and make sure. Because if they did get a hold of something better than that, it is inexcusable, and I'm coming for Brownie's head.
It is Brownie. Well, let's put in Brownie for it. Yeah, exactly.
Laying around.
You know Brownie's code name is on Hacienda del Duke, don't you?
No.
Yes, you
Big
do.
Whispers.
Yes, you do. Whispers.
Big Whispers. Yeah.
Sweet Whispers. The first time I ever met Brownie. I'll tell you what. I said it when I first met. They said, "Who was this Whispers guy?" They said, "Brownie." And I tell you what, first time I saw him play, I was like, this guy is very, very good at the game. So I think it was one of Duke's challenges, whatever, his monthly challenges. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember the first time I seen you play.
I never got a misfire invite.
Well, you weren't even allowed to play the game, let alone join a team. But I mean, and you were also on part of Aliens team. You were like on the bad guys.
Yeah, he told me I could use a VSS.
Yes.
I maintain my innocence.
I did use a VSS. The first time I did it, I used a VSS and a P13. So I got double disqualified back at the when I was going. Although I am an 11-time Cooter Cake champ.
Yes, he's won the Cooter Cake many times.
I won it 11 consecutive times.
Sniper belt so many times, more times than anybody else in the history.
No one has any idea what I'm talking about, but the Cooter Cake Championship is one of the most prestigious, one of the most prestigious championships known to man.
Yes, and very well deserved, Pickford. I'll have to include that in the intro.
Yeah, 11-time Cooter Cake champ.
11-time Cooter Cake champion.
Because I kind of like one of those things. Like every time you defend it, you win it again. So that's why, not only did I win it in 4 consecutive monthly events, but I won it in all the challenges too. Because I figured out how to win a game. I had figured out how to the angle to win it, and it worked every time. Until that one time that I lost it because my device disconnected.
Oh yeah.
And I never got it back.
Yeah, I think Allie won like 4.
Yeah, that was a sad day. But anyway, we have 1 week left. 1 week left, boys.
I heard earlier some eating of the words of writing us off. It was very.
I did.
What
did I say? I could be wrong. I could be eating my words. I didn't think that. I thought that you guys had blown your load, getting up into 5th place. I didn't know you guys still had enough horses left in the engine. So hey.
We just cut Tequila Shot's lead in half tonight. We're coming.
I know. I'm saying. I'm just, usually when, you see like a marathon runner and he finally catches up he catches the leader, but he blew his load trying to catch the leader. But if you still have more power, I want to see it. I want to see you guys keep going, and I'd like to see you guys do better in season 2 than you did in season 1.
By one whole point placement.
But I think a 4th place finish in season 2 is a lot bigger of accomplishment than a 5th place finish in season 1, in my opinion.
All that shit that we
it's just I think this season is that much harder. We had 39 teams versus 81 teams, so the teams we have less teams. So they stay together. They're higher quality. We had teams kind of coming in and out left and right in season 1. There were a lot of them were just just got run through. I think this season we had a lot of teams that stayed around and were very aggressive. We look at the teams that left, teams that were top 10 villains. I mean, Quack Fu was top 15. The teams even that did drop out weren't terrible teams. So I think a 4th place finish is, although it's only 1 place higher than a 5th place season 1, I think skill-wise, talent-wise, it's a huge gap.
Regardless of where we finish, I think the thing that'll make me the happiest about our result is the comeback from the gutter.
If it was, I think it was 15th after the first week, 13th after 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, and then just constantly just getting better and better.
You taking notes, Duke?
Now you know what would be apropos is if the last week you brought in all killers, and you shit the bed.
I mean,
you brought in like an all killer team, and they all just shit the bed.
Why would I do that?
Because because that's what you've done in the past.
What, bring in an all killer team?
Yeah.
Like who?
Like okay, Jay White.
Jay White and his gun skills.
Jay White. Everybody from OUTcast. Everybody from our Trick. OUTcast
Black.
Yes, OUTcast Black.
It's not OUTcast Alpha though.
Yeah, it was the Alpha team.
Yup.
The best team you ever had was
they weren't
C-Dub.
to play in the season.
The best team you ever had was the team you should have stayed with, which was C-Dub, Wadu, and Gold. That was the best team you ever had. I don't care what you say. And you too, Brownie.
Well, it turns out that OUTcast can't afford to keep C-Dub on the roster. It would just cost too much.
He's too expensive.
Yeah, that was the best team.
I can only do one job. It can either be season stuff or playing. and unless
maybe
my pay is doubled, so.
Maybe Broda also. If on that team too, instead of Wado, I'll exchange those two guys, but those guys are both very good. That's just my opinion. But I think that I think maybe except for you, Brownie, and you, C-Dub, I don't think anybody has seen as many OUTcast matches as I have.
C-Dub might have seen more than I have.
No, you played in them before Pickford started casting them.
Yeah, I've seen every single OUTcast Scrim except for one since last March.
Thanks, COVID.
Well, what happened? COVID? I think it's
in March.
Except for March,
that's when it all started.
It did. Maybe I call myself Pickford COVID.
COVID Pickford? No.
Well, with that said, I am excited to finish this last season 2. Better than season 1, I think. Definitely more action packed, coming right down to the. Yeah, we have better drama. We had drama last season just with players on teams. Now all the drama is on the field with standings. Whew. I'm excited, boys. 1 week left. 12 simple matches. Then it's all over. Sweats didn't show up, so Spec was so close to catching the top 4 and getting on the All-Star team. Will that happen now? OUTcast cuts Tequila Shots lead in half. Huge. There's for points, passes, spaces. I think that's gonna be the 7th or 8th flop at number 1 we've had. Whew. Lots of unanswered questions.
We have a thing to give away, don't we, C-Dub?
Yes, did I win it?
A couple things to give away. 7 total if you count each individual
7?
call sock.
Wow, that's toxic.
Yeah, it's a 6-pack of call socks. Yeah, the giveaway will be over by the time they hear it. Anyway, so we are closing it and drawing it.
Baked Bunny
with a 30% chance, nearly. So Bunny dropped them tickets and
Big Bunny won.
Got another prize. Yep.
That's her. That's like she got the clutch. She's got 2 finger things. She got the charging base, and now she has the charger thing.
Well, she can pick either one. So
excuse me.
She can definitely pick.
Good for her. Baked won again. Good for her.
She wants the clutch.
Good job, Baked. Hope she did. She responded.
Our deliverables. Yeah, she did.
Good job, Baked.
I'm curious why we're here. Yeah, Baked Bunny won the charge play base. That is correct. God, your memory is good. What in the hell? Let's see.
She's won the base, the clutch,
hey, Johnny V got it.
Who the hell is Johnny V?
He's he's a little bit newer here. He's been in the chat quite a bit, asked a couple questions here and there. Says he's looking forward to maybe playing in the next season. He hasn't played yet, but he's definitely active in chat, and we appreciate that.
All right, good luck. Congratulations, Johnny V.
Is Johnny here? Is the question.
Oh, Johnny! Don't tell me you went to bed. Johnny, he never got his claw socks. Johnny, is he even in chat at all?
He's not listed on mine, but let me refresh.
Poor Johnny.
Jeez, don't go straight from Grimity to hot list to Johnny. It does show in the chat actually, but still has to answer.
I don't think he's answered. Are we redrawing?
Yeah, I just put out a last call in the chat.
I'm sorry, Johnny. This is like when Baby won the clutch and she wasn't here for it. She went to bed. She didn't get it.
Yeah, we are redrawing. No step on snack.
On snack.
Step on snack?
No step on snack. Or snack.
I don't even know what those words mean that you just said.
It means don't step on a snake.
Oh no, step on a snake. Oh, okay.
It's a meme. It's a meme based on the "Don't Tread on Me" thing. Yeah.
Oh, you cool kids. Is he here?
Yes, he is.
Actually.
All right, congratulations.
Now, Pickford.
Yes.
What's it time for, Pickford? Use your brain. Use your.
It's
photographic.
V6 mobile madness. Whatever.
Mayhem. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the BBC already was on and off. Already, it was on the same time we were on. Already missed it. But I'm gonna go to Floppy Jimmy's stream.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for us, right?
Yep. Good night. Again, 1 week left. Don't miss next week, boys and girls. It's going to go down to the last second. Don't miss it.
That's right. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone in between, thank you for participating. Whether that was in the chat, in the scrims, in the broadcast booth, to HyperX sponsoring this wonderful season 2 event, to Brownie C-Dub putting it together, to Pickford, my right hand man, coloring, commentating all at once. This is DukeCummings signing off.